the Bacon Brigade. Assemble! Chickadee chanker, lads and lasses, what is going on? It's fucking bacon in here. We are back for the Premier League Open, and the Premier League is back, baby. So get in there, my son. It's fucking sensational stuff. Oh, it's been a long shite summer with no football, hasn't it? No proper football, anyway. No disrespect, but here we go. It's back, guys. Premier League action for you this evening. It's Liverpool, the defending champions. What's going on with that strand right there? It's the Liverpool defending champions Gummers here, up against AFC Bournemouth, and we're hoping for a Bournemouth destruction job of these Scousers, aren't we? It's probably not going to happen, no, but that's what we're hoping for. Welcoming everyone, thank you for joining us. Set of legends in here. Let's check out who's in here right now. We've got Daz Salford. What's going on, lad? Veni Vidi. Sigurda. Yes, mate. How you doing, bro? Good to see you, mate. Happy summer. Disco Dave, The Gibbler, Jamie Robinson, Rooney's United, Llama Farmer, DJ, Malps, M-Door getting in there, Adna, Stay Gold. How you doing? Aaron, let's go, lad. Shane, Berber, lad, get in there, my son. Come on, Bournemouth. Yes, we're all Bournemouth today, aren't we? Let's go. Hope you're doing good as well, mate. How you been? Steve Barrero. Davey Watkins, how you doing, Dave? Yes, mate, superstar. Dave Lister, what's going on, you smeghead? Let the hate watch commence. Yes, mate. Rajat, good to see you. Nicky T, it's good to be back here with Premier League action, guys. Doug, welcome in. Abano, the Cinnamon. Yes, mate, the Cinnamon getting in here raw. How you doing, you legend? Cinnamon, sorry, we need to get on and do some sort of preview, don't we? Probably not going to be for the Arsenal game this time around. But certainly we need to smash that quiz out soon, don't we? We're having a mare, lad. Gungshi, get in there. How are you doing today as well? Great to see you, Gungshi. What's it going along over there in Taiwan, you beast? Up the cherries for tonight. You reinstalled it, did you, Steve? Yeah, fair play to you there, my son. Right, okay. Let's just have a little talk about this for a second. Wow, what's going on here? Is this for Jota, is it, guys? I think they're having a sing of You'll Never Walk Alone, and it may well be for Jota. It's the first game, obviously, of the Premier League campaign against Anfield. Let's get some love, RIPs in there, some praying hands, some thumbs up, some you know, not thumbs up, sorry, some, you know, so just some love, guys, in regards to Jota. Yes, they are doing it for Jota here, guys. Oh, my God. This is actually, you know what? This is actually bringing a tear to my friggin' eye, guys, and you know, the way these Scousers singing You'll Never Walk Alone, I don't think it's ever hit so hard. Honestly. Like, seriously. This is some deep stuff going on right here in front of our eyes, seriously. This sounds just so like, I don't know. This is epic, mate. To be honest, I hate this song, but on this occasion it seems rather special, doesn't it, for Jota, you know? Bless him, man. Absolutely, guys. Abano, how you doing, you legend? Tommy Boyle, hope you're good, mate. Let's get some raw love in there for Jota, man. It is horrendous. He'd obviously be playing in this game today. Rest in peace, Andre Silva as well, of course. Man, that was pretty deep there from the Scousers. You got to say that was a pretty special sort of, you know, tribute there, guys. To be fair, that was pretty beautiful. Yeah. And, of course, Bournemouth supporters are going to be, you know, it's not Leeds we're talking about here. You know, Bournemouth supporters are going to be very respectful there, I'm sure, as well. Definitely Cinnamon. Definitely Disco Dave. Got the tissues to hand. I don't want to know about your actions tonight, Tommy. You know what I mean? I'm joking, mate. Mr. Joshy J, let's go. Googly eyes on everything. Welcome aboard, lad. Hang on, we're just having a moment's silence, guys. They're having a moment's silence. Let's just observe a moment's silence here. You can feel free to get applauses in the chat or whatever you want. But I'm just going to observe a moment's silence here for Jota, as that's what they're doing on the TV here, guys. There it is, guys. The silence hits hard too, you know what I mean? Goodness me, man. Life is short. Enjoy the ride while you can, my friends. Do you know what I'm saying? Exactly, Denzel. Right. Here it is, guys. Liverpool versus Bournemouth, the opening game of the campaign. Mate, who's that next to one? He's slot. Summer Rae? Fucking hell. Sit down, Eva fucking Mendes or Longoria or whatever her bloody name was, that physio at Chelsea. There's a new bum in town. What? Who's that? Anyway, you watching this broadcast, guys? Right, we're going to get this underway right now, folks. Liverpool versus Bournemouth at Anfield. You saw that, superstar? Yeah, I was like, whoa, what's going on there? Yes, come on, Bournemouth, let's go. Let's smash them up raw, Bournemouth. Right, get your score predictions in. I am going 4-1 to Liverpool. I've just got to be honest, I don't really see Bournemouth getting the job done. Liverpool's team's just too damn strong. So I'm going for 4-1 to the Scousers, sadly. I think they're going to just come out here tonight and batter Bournemouth, but we'll see. I hope I'm wrong. I hope Bournemouth decimate them. That'd be sensational, wouldn't it? 1-1 you're going for, Rajat. 2-0 Liverpool. 2-2, that would be great as well. 2-1, 14-3 to Liverpool. 2-2 draw, that'd be amazing. 2-1 Bournemouth, that would be sensational. Monica says 2-1 Liverpool. Boring 0-0. 2-1 Bournemouth. Exactly. Disco Day says, well done, Bournemouth fans. Not a sound in the stadium. Yeah, to be fair, Bournemouth fans don't really have a reputation for causing too many issues, do they? Not like Leeds scummers. Rip Jota, glad the whole crowd respected absolutely, mate. 6-1, you'll never wank alone, says Aidan. Gungsti says 3-1 Liverpool. Yeah, does look it like, I mean, they've got some serious firepower. Not only are they the Premier League champions, and they've just had that epic sort of, you know, spiritual send-off there, whatever you want to call it there, tribute there to Diogo Jota. I'm sure that's going to have fired him up as well and just given him food for thought there, you know. So I expect this is going to be a pretty potent performance by Liverpool, but you never know. 2-1 Bournemouth, 3-0 Liverpool, sadly. 3-1. 4-0, wait, Liverpool win the ball back high up the pitch, and they've got a chance early doors already, it seems. Salah plays one over the top, and it's a poor ball. He was gashing the Community Shield the other day. Let's hope the drop-off happens almost overnight, but knowing Salah and knowing the season he had last year and the fact he was basically the best player in, well, pretty much in the world, or one of, certainly in the Prem last season, he's probably going to be absolutely fine this season again, but let's hope he melts. 4-2 Liverpool, 7-0 Liverpool. Cherries will be popped, says the Cinnamon. 3-1 Bournemouth, 3-0 Cherries, 3-0 Liverpool. A fair play to all you all. Thank you for getting in here with your thoughts. Do us a favour at the start of this one. Smash that like button on it. Give us a subscribe. I'm just going to end the poll here that's in the chat. We did run a poll there at the top. Give a vote if you want. It says, who wins? 69%, 69, dude, of the live chat currently think Liverpool going to win. 11% say draw, and the rest say Bournemouth. So that is the poll there. We asked the chat. 69% of the chat thinks Liverpool are going to win, and that is the most likely outcome, isn't it? But come on, the Cherries. Let's go. Oh, shit. Also, do us a favour at the start of this watch-along, guys. Smash the like button. Give us a massive like spike. Help us get to 300 likes by the end of the show. That would be amazing. Oh, you know it makes sense. Can we smash... Actually, let's go for 400 likes. Can we smash 400 likes? That's the target. Give us a thumbs up. Share us around if you can. Links pinned at the top of the live chat. Feel free to repost us on X there. That'll help the show out. Legends. Right, let's get stuck into this then. Long ball up the pitch then from Bournemouth. Bill and Ted, you know it. Hey, Mikhail, what's happening, Mickey Kramer? You're not on main event. Oh, gosh, yes, I'm on main event here. That's a few seconds ahead, is it? Nice one. 78 likes. Let's go, Daryl. Other than the starting 11, Liverpool's bench is bang average. Sorry, guys, we haven't even looked at the teams. Poor from me there. Hang on a sec. Chance. Ekatike's done brilliantly holding it up there, feeding it in down the left to Gakpo. This Ekatike does look pretty raw so far from what I've seen from him anyway. Right. Looks pretty good. Right, there's the team lineups, guys. Let me just walk through that with you there. So it's Allison in goals for the Scousers. Frimpong, Konate, Van Dijk, Kirkes, McAllister, Szoboszlai, Salah, Wirtz, Gakpo, Ekatike. That's their lineup. And it is a strong look lineup. And then obviously Bournemouth, they've got a good team, to be fair to them still, even though they lost one or two players. Wait a second, hang on, chance for Salah. He cuts inside and shoots and forces the save there by Petrovic. It's a good bit of play by Salah, cutting in onto his favoured left foot, gets that curling effort to the back stick off and does force a save from the keeper. It's out for a corner. Bournemouth, they have Petrovic, Truffert, Senesi, Diakite, Smith, Scott, Adams, Brooks, Tavernier, Semenyo, and Evan Nilsson. Obviously, Semenyo signing a big money contract earlier on this summer as well, staying for the foreseeable. But you'd expect Liverpool with their potency and their new signings out here. We know Frimpong's obviously a great player. Ekatika looks really good. Vert's coming in for huge money. These guys are expected to do special things here at Anfield, and this could be the start of it. So I am expecting a battering, to be fair. But come on, Bournemouth, please upset the odds here. It would be amazing, man. First game in the Prem, if we could see a Bournemouth win. Oh, shit! Cross into the box there for the Scousers, and Virgil van Dijk gets his hair on it, and he's put it over the top of the crossbar there for a goal kick to Bournemouth. Yeah. Nice one, Mikeu. You reviewed your Virgin Media this week, got the same deal as last time. Well happy. That's good, Dave. Yeah. Yeah, we got there in the end with them as well, but they were taking the absolute piss for a long time. But yeah, if you just, play hardball with them, just make them linger for a long time, then they generally come back to you with an offer. It's a mistake by Bournemouth at the back, and Liverpool win it high up. They have, yes, McKay, they've massively upgraded their wing-backs. Yeah, well, Kirkes and Frimpong certainly do seem like great signings, don't they? Nice one, Disco Dave, you're all synced up. Let's go. Decent goalkeeper. Yes, Lee Jong, let's go. Come on, Bournemouth. Ekatike's made of elastic. He's so agile for someone so tall. Yeah, I feel you on that. If only Andre was made of that instead of Flubber. You know what I mean? But yeah, he is. He does seem like a good mover for a large individual. Hi, Jamie Riley. What's good? Thank you very much there, Slinky. Says, not only am I excited for new season, but also excited to watch your reactions. Well, we're excited to have you here, Mr. Slinky. Go on then, Bournemouth, chance in there, good ball to the back post. Oh, come on, man. Oh, Semenyo. It's great play by Bournemouth, really, on the counter there. It's just fed in down the left. There is a good old-fashioned David Beckham-esque deep cross there to the back post, which is begging to be attacked, and it's Semenyo who's there at the back stick to just get a side foot on it, but he cannot keep it down. But it is truly excellent. Excellent crossing there from the left from Bournemouth. It was a great delivery. Oh, it was begging to be tucked in there. Even a draw for Bournemouth would be good. Oh, that'd be amazing for everyone. Not too bad, Master Chief. How are you getting on there? You're 12 seconds in front. Wow, that's crazy. Nutty stuff. Well, don't ruin it, lad. Hopefully it'll be a great day Sunday. It'll be a great way to kick off our Prem season by laying waste to those Arsenal scummers. Wouldn't that truly be just a perfect start, mate? That's kind of what we need, I think, to have a good season. It's like something like that happening. Gives us that sort of little bit of a release. A little bit less pressure going to the next games. Yeah, it makes sense. Thank you, Kim. How are you getting on? She says, like Spike. Oh, hell yeah. Aidan Vickery, thank you so much for the £10 super chat there, you hero. Get some love hearts in the chat. He says, live this one down, Piggy. Your first super chat of the season from an LFCer. Thank you in advance for a great season of streaming. Nice one, Aidan, lad. Thank you so much there, lad. Well, hang on. Googly Eyes actually sent one a minute ago. Did I even read that? Sorry, I just seen that he sent one because you sent one there, mate. Googly Eyes sent one a minute ago. Don't know if he's a Scouser or not, but either way, Googly Eyes, welcome. Thank you so much. I might have already read that. I can't remember. Thank you, Googly Eyes. But also, big ups to you as well there, Monsieur Aidan Vickery, LFC scummer. Well, thank you very much for that, mate. Appreciate you. Thank you in advance for a great season of streaming. Well, with any luck, it won't be as rage-induced or as rage-fueled as last season there, Aidan. Hoping for a lot of different vibes from Man United this season. Yes, mate, Kieran, let's go. Thank you so much, Aidan. That's very kind of you, mate. I appreciate you, lad. Oh, just confused Alisson a little bit with that back pass there from Kinate. And it is going to be a corner now for the Cherries. I think they did, didn't they, Doug? I don't know. This blue kit is... I don't like it, though. I don't think of Bournemouth with this kit. But it's like they ripped off AC Milan with the home kit. Now they're ripping off Inter Milan with their away one, mate. Yeah, Paul, it's amazing to be back, isn't it? Buzzing. Once again, if you're just joining the stream, drop a thumbs up. Get yourself subscribed to the channel and involved throughout the season. We're going to be covering lots of different stuff this season because obviously there is no... Champions League or Europa League or any football for in Europe midweek for Man United, so we're going to be doing some other teams watch-alongs, maybe some Champions League watch-alongs, stuff like that, but also keeping up to date with all the United news. Real legends coming in here during non-United game, yes, definitely. Big up to the neutral posse, you know. Good day from down under. What's going on there, Rom V? Shit, Skippy, the dingoes are after us. Pop another shrimp on the barbie, mate. Good day. What's going on? Rom, great to see you, mate. Thank you so much for getting in. Yes, mate. Are you angry that Belabor deal is off? You know what, Rooney's United? No, I'm not really, boss. You know, I thought I would be, but no. You know, this is the reality. Okay, so just before we went live here, reports from the likes of David Ornstein that United are expected to walk away from the deal now because Brighton sort of deem him not for sale, and Brighton's own price tag that they've set, and the fact that he's not for sale, just means that the Man United will have to pay an astronomical figure, i.e. more than 112 million or somewhere in that region. And I'm sorry, we can't pay that amount of money for the guy. I think it was too much. 85 million and that's it. So, honestly, I'm a little bit saddened because I think he'll be a good player, but it's too much money for us right now. And if they're not prepared to, you know, take a reasonable offer, and who's to say that this deal is actually off? Yes, okay, we might have not gone for him just yet. Maybe we're temporarily walking away, assessing some different options, maybe putting a bit of pressure on Brighton. If they do want a big fat payday and want to get 90 mil or something, then they'll have to do business with us before the end of the transfer window. But as of right now, we should not pay 112 million, I'm sorry. I don't think we should pay that. That's crazy. When we've got all these positions that we need to strengthen. Liverpool win it again high up. Salah plays it in. It's cleared away by Bournemouth for the back out for a corner. Yeah, good chance of that, Daz Salford. Watch this space, mate. Watch this space. To a BBC News watch-along. Justin Bieber's off. Oh, I know. Well, who knows? At the moment, maybe. But I just think it's too much money. There's other players out there. There's other options. You know, I still maintain we'd be better off getting somebody a bit cheaper in midfield. You know, like, still a good player, like a £60 million player or something. But then also get someone like Donnarumma as well and try and get him. I still maintain that would be better for us than just going to get one midfielder and putting all your money in it and still have an Andre Onana in goal. So, honestly, I think it could be a blessing in disguise, although, you know, he would be obviously a great signing. You know, I mean, I haven't really been too crazy on Belabor. I know I do like him. I rate him. He's 21, but the amount of money they were always talking about was kind of that of a truly world-class big star, you know, one of the biggest stars around. So I think they were always asking a bit too much for him. Kathinka, thank you, Kathinka K, for getting in here raw and subscribing to the channel there. I appreciate you subscribing. Legend. Bournemouth was formed in 1899, Milan in 1908. Who's ripped who off? You know what, maybe if that's the case, then did Milan rip Bournemouth off? I mean, that sounds crazy. Maybe Bournemouth just played in a different kit before they saw AC. Or maybe it is the other way around, mate. I mean, maybe we're discrediting Bournemouth when in fact it's AC Milan who are the robbing bastards. Why are you always cut costing instead of just getting the best possible player big? Are you under Avram's paycheck? I wish. No, I don't wish. Honestly, I think it kind of makes sense. They're just asking for too much money, mate. There has to be good value and good sense in the deal. I don't know, guys. I mean, here's a question. I'll just ask you then. Fair enough, you know. Carlos Belabor, would you sign him from Brighton for £112 million right now? Yes or no? Just want to see what people are saying. But for me, it would be actually no. I've said that I think we should get him, but not paying ridiculously over the odds like that. We've seen us spend big money on players and having issues, and it's extra added pressure and all sorts. I don't like it. You know, for 90 million, I could live with it. But for 112, they're taking the piss, mate. Oh, no. Oh, yes, Ekatike's missed it. Let's go. Yes, says Indy. Nah, says Abano. No, says Mikhail. Yes, says Stegod. He'll go to Chelsea for 90 million. Well, if he does, then, you know, they weren't prepared to do business with us then, because we would have paid 90 million for him, it seems. It's just the fact they wanted so much more than that to rip off. You'd pay 120 to rid Garnacho and Rashi. Well, that's the thing. I mean, we're obviously going to try and get rid of those charters again. You'd pay it just to not see Casemiro again. Right, yeah, fairs. I mean, Cassie's still got a decent role in the squad, but he is getting on a bit now, isn't he? He's a bit long in the tooth. And he's on too much money. He shouldn't really be here on that sort of money anymore, which is a shame. But there you go. Lee Harris, were they really? 1808? Nah, mate. Do you mean 1908? Or that can't be right, because I'm pretty sure the first football club that was founded was like Sheffield FC, right? And that was in like maybe like 1869 or 1870 or something. So I reckon you're talking shite there, Lee. I don't know. Maybe you're right. Andre from Wars all day, every day for me. 40 mil had a fantastic season last outing. Great shout. You see, there you go. Imagine if you get something like that for 40 mil. That frees up essentially 80 million for other signings in the squad. Yeah, exactly. Onana's got to go. So you're telling me you'd be happy to spend 120 million on Baleba and then still have Andre Onana in goal? No, I'd rather we didn't have Baleba. We had a top midfielder that we get for 60 mil, and then we get a top-class goalie in there. You love him, he's a beast, but 90 max. Yeah, I agree, superstar. I would love to see him signed. I really would, but it's too much. You think we would have to, Pig, if we want him? Now it's crazy money. Yeah, crazy money now. It's crazy money. So there you go. I mean, Brighton seem to get what they want for their players. We've had a little chat with them. We've had club-to-club talks, but seems like they just want too much. We still might go in for an offer, but the reports are from the likes of David Ornstein as of right now that we're expected to walk away from the deal. And apparently Brighton view him as not for sale, so they're not even really prepared to entertain any discussions of a lower price or anything because they don't want to sell him for a start, but also they've got their price in their mind, which is in excess of 100 mil. Still better than expected window, even without Baleba and Donnarumma. Yeah, there's still time left. I mean, it's not a bad window right now. It's probably a 6 out of 10 right now, maybe a 6.5. Because it looks like potentially still Garnacho's off and maybe one or two others. And the signings we made are decent, but we still definitely do need a new goalkeeper. Oh, that's a good ball by Salah. Down. That's a fucking handball there by Gakpo, isn't it? He's controlled it with his arm, it looked like. Anyway, Gakpo loses out. Good defending there, Bournemouth. And so far, 15 minutes, 15 seconds gone in this one, and it's still 0-0. If it stayed like this by the end of the game, we'll all be buzzing. Here's Wirtz now. Salah, lovely ball over the top. Bit too much on it for Ekatike's run. Lewes were founded in 1885. Right, yeah, that makes sense. I think it was a typo there from Lee, mate. I think Lee meant to say 1885, and he's accidentally written 1805. That makes sense. Yeah. The Cake Cadet, welcome aboard. If the squad stays as it is, I think we're struggling for top 8. My target is 8th, but we could quite easily finish 12th besides the front three. The team is incredibly average. Yeah, it's a fair point. There's even question marks about, the centre-backs, if they can stay fit. There's question marks about the midfield. Is Bruno going to be able to do that role? Do we have the right guy alongside him? There is a lot of issues, mate, still. So I could see us struggling to get into the European spots unless we are prepared to fully strengthen, particularly the goalkeeper position as of right now, and of course the midfield. 6 out of 10 is game on. I'll order a taxi back to my gaff, Pig. Don't knock it. Don't knock it. Fair enough. Well, that's your prerogative, lad. That's your prerogative. I'm all about that perfect 10. We bought a whole new front line. That's a lot of progress now. Get a keeper. You pay 100 million for Donnarumma, for fuck's sake. Our keeper's situation is dire. Yeah, well, that's it. We wouldn't even have to spend that much on him. He'd be the most half of that. So it's kind of no-brainer for me. Do you want a new shirt sponsor? Yeah, sure. You mean instead of Snapdragon or me personally? No worries there, Leela. If we bought Watkins, we would have saved enough money to buy a goalkeeper without a problem, just saying. True, and if we now don't buy Baleba, we've got 100, it seems like we've got like 90 million or something left just sitting there that we can allocate to other transfers. Do you think Sesko will be another Rasmus? I don't. So there's a stat here which is very interesting, which I said yesterday, but I saw it pop up. It was, obviously it's Bundesliga and it's the Premier League and it's different. But actually, do you know that Benjamin Sesko scored more goals, 13 in the Bundesliga last year, he scored more goals than Rasmus Højlund had shots on target in the Premier League. Rasmus Højlund had less shots on target than Sesko had goals. So I think he'll be much better than Højlund. I don't think anybody's going to be as bad as Højlund. So I think he'll be all right, mate. I think he's looking pretty good. I quite like the look of Sesko. He gives us something different. He's a big old unit, isn't he? He's going to be great in the air. He's got some powerful strikes on him. Should score some nice goals. Should be a danger. Should be pretty decent. And he's young, mate. So the world's the oyster there for Sesko. Again, I would have liked someone with a bit more Premier League proven experience to come in right now, but for the future, it bodes very well. DMTC Lucid Dreamer, let's go. Yes, it has been a while. What's occurring? Great to see you, mate. Daz Salford, thank you so much for the super chat, you legend. He says, got a new legit club for you from Peru, Deportivo Wanker, and their sponsor is Fanny. You've got to be taking the absolute piss, mate. I've got to Google this, mate. Wait a second. Deportivo Wanker. Nah, mate. That's almost as bad as Young Boys and their stadium's called Wankdorf. You know what I mean? Deportivo Wankers. Oh, my God. This is amazing. The Deportivo Wankers, mate. What a team. This is sensational. Oh my God. Look at this. I want to buy this £147 shirt that has wanker on the front. This is amazing. Oh my God. Oh, dude. That's awesome, isn't it? Anyway, I respect that. Deportivo wanker. That's awesome, mate. And the fatty on the shirt. Brilliant. Thanks for sharing that, Daz. That's tickled me pink. For me, keeper, CD centre back, defensive midfield, and 2 top quality wing backs. The way I'm playing the wing backs are essential. Yes, true. If anything happens to the likes of Dorgu, even Ahmad, we could be in a bit of trouble there, couldn't we? Heaton's going to be our first goalie. Sure, he's more solid than the other two, but does that really bode well for the season, mate? Putting old man Heaton in there, who hasn't played any top-flight football for years, pretty much? Not really. Christ, that's mental. Yeah, he scored half the goals Kane scored. Yeah, fair enough, but he's also, like, a lot younger, isn't he? So we don't... And if you look at his ratio of actual chances, it's the 20th minute, guys. They're having a little bit of applause here for Jota again there. Get some more love hearts and applauses in there for Jota, to be fair, guys. Rest in peace, Jota, Andre Silva. It's the 20th minute. They're applauding for Jota here, guys. JW92, how you doing? Here is to a new Prem season. Yes, lad. So thankful that the Premier League is back underway now. It's been a shit summer without it. Sesko will show up. I'm sure he's going to be a beast for us. Believe, folks. I believe. I believe in it too. Maybe El Grandes. Sesko's shot power is crazy. He does look very good, mate. Some of the goals he scored are absolute power shots, aren't they? He's got a real strike on him. Rip Jota, rip Jota, rip Jota. Of 793, you hero. How you doing, you legend? Hope you're good, mate. The Ulster getting in there raw, lad. SCJF, thank you for the super chat. He says, so if Deportivo ever played Brest, it's a tit wank. That's awesome. If Deportivo Wanker played Brest. Oh, dear. I like your style. Thank you so much, SCJF there, lad. Oh, Salah's popped himself through, has he? Thank you, Jamie Riley, for the super chat. Money towards the wanker shirt. Oh, man. Brilliant, isn't it? Deportivo wanker. Amazing. How is their sponsor Fanny as well? That's mad. Or it was, anyway. Who is my captain? For my, who are you talking about? For Man United or for my FPL? By the way, shit, it's probably a bit late, but if you want to join my fantasy football, put an exclamation mark FPL in the chat. That'll pop up with a link to my fantasy football league. Click that link, you'll join the league. Or you can check out my community page. Yes, I did. I responded to you, Ulster, mate. I responded to you, mate. I didn't know if you want to talk about it in the chat here, lads, so I didn't say anything. But I did send you a message back. And also with a picture of Toby Collier as well, signing for, because he's signing for West Brom, isn't he, lad? Toby Collier, you're welcome. You're welcome. But that's amazing news, Ulf. Let's get some big old love hearts in there for Ulster, who's had some very fantastic news. I'll leave him to tell you if he wants. But, you know, much love to the Ulf793 legend, who has been given a clean bill of health. And we love you, Ulster. Let's go, you hero. Oh, Salah whips one in back post towards Gakpo. Keeper's got it, no problems. Salah's your FPL captain. Oh, shit, I forgot to sort my captain out. I think I got it on Bowen, actually. I didn't mean to do that. I think that's just who it's on randomly, but I didn't select Bowen. Who are West Ham playing this weekend? Good question, Robbie. I have no idea. Ekatike wins the ball in the box and he's fouled. Referee says no, he's already called a previous foul, so it's advantage Bournemouth there at the back. Yep, there's the link to the FBL league, guys. Nice one. Yes. Yes, we're very pleased for you, Ulster, you legend. You are a hero. Hopefully we're around here for many moons to come, lad. Oh, yes. Sunderland versus West Ham United. Sunderland, Bowen, good shout. Yeah, I mean, yeah, fair enough. Bowen's about as helpful as a fight in a wind tunnel. Yeah, I mean, Bowen against Sunderland, I don't know, you know, I don't know if he might get a goal. He can definitely get a goal. Sunderland will beat West Ham. Maybe they've got a whole new team together, don't they? Gakpo shuts the bed, but Wirtz picks it up, and he is dispossessed really well there by Semenyo, shoulder to shoulder, wins it back well. Semenyo, good play by him, very well. Very good play by Semenyo. Referee! Yellow card, ref! Yellow card for McAllister, ref. Come on, he's not given the yellow card. That was a dirty, cynical foul. Anyway, Semenyo, great feet from him there. Does really well to hold it up there and just completely mug off all these scummers. Very good from Semenyo there. Very physical, very intelligent, taking it into that space. Very nice. Aidan Vickery, thank you so much for the £5 super chat. He says, imagine a Club World Cup game one day of Wanker versus You'll Never Wank Alone. Oh, my goodness me. Semenyo is a beast. Yeah, that was some good stuff from him there. Yeah, you're a legend there, Ulster man. You're an absolute hero. One of the long-time long dons of the channel as well. Do you think we will see the old Grealish at Everton? Maybe. I mean, if they play him like the old Grealish was played. If you think about his impact at City, Pep didn't really utilise Jack Grealish properly. I always thought Jack Grealish was best playing as like a number 10, like when he was at Aston Villa. And he was like influencing the game loads, drawing loads of fouls in dangerous areas, taking players on, getting goals, you know, he's probably best in the middle. Whereas Pep seemed to just use him as like a backup winger melt. And that's not really where he's best at, I don't think. I think he is actually best at what he was doing more so at Villa, you know? Yeah. I don't know. Facts, says Lord Rodney Trotter. Yeah, my choice of teams to go down, Sunderland, Brentford, Leeds or Burnley. I mean, it's a great list. I think Brentford could be drawn into the argument, definitely. Okay, just gone 26 minutes on the clock now. Still 0-0. Bournemouth will be buoyed by the last sort of 10 minutes or so. They've definitely got themselves back into the game. Liverpool are just dangerous, though. Dangerous throughout. It's going to be certainly backs to the wall jobby. Rashford's move to Deportivo Wanker's broken down because he's too much of a wanker. Oh, do they not encourage that, though? You know what I mean? Surely they would be after him in that case. You know what I mean? If I got a cheeky Pepsi Max too, lovely. Yeah, I got 3 of them on the go here, mate. Open up another one now. It's so hot, mate. I need the coldness of the can inside me. Wait, what? I mean the cold liquid inside my body. This ain't that kind of party, my friends. 28.5 there, guys. 28.5 degrees. You what? We'll move on from that. You think Burnley, Brentford, West Ham relegated? That's also a good shout. You know, I don't know if West Ham will really be drawn into it too much, but possibly. Frimpong fed in by the Scousers. He's going to deliver one in the box. He does towards Ekatike. Tries to get the shot off. Ekatike protesting for some sort of handball, is he? But it's out behind for a corner for the Scousers. Burnley have a good defence. Freudian slip there. Yeah, maybe. Big game for Wrexham tomorrow. How are the Scummers playing? Well, they're sort of dominating, to be fair. They haven't got a goal yet, though, mate. So, positive stuff. You had a prostate examination today as the doctor snapped his gloves on. He was smiling as he approached me. What the fuck's that all about? Yeah, you don't want him smiling. Do you know what I mean? You don't want him smiling, mate. That's for sure. Not great. Not a great sign. Tommy underwent the longest prostate exam in known history. It was an hour long. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. I'm getting up to that. I need to go for one of those soon, mate. Surely I probably should have already. Aren't you supposed to get that sort of stuff checked out as soon as you hit 35 or something? I don't know. I haven't ever had one of those, so I don't fancy it, though. But it's imminent. It's imminent, mate. Can't you request a woman do it? Do you know what I mean? Not for any pervy reasons, guys. No, I mean, just because they've got slenderer fingers. You know what I mean? You know, the last thing you need is some big old meat-packed doctor coming in. Looks like fucking Isaac Yankem, DDS from WWE back in the day. Nobody wants that with his fucking big old Cumberland sausage fingers. Nobody wants that, mate. You know what I'm saying? Can't you request a petite woman to do it? You know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Oh, dear. The mustard says, just have Mrs. P check it for you. Well, I mean, that probably makes sense, but she's not exactly a prostate specialist, mate. You know, so don't know if she know what the fuck she's looking for, but maybe. Yeah. Oh, Stuart. They're just taking on a bit of water here. What is going on with this reception tonight? It's all kind of gash. Lino got hit. Oh no, Paul says, I went for my prostate exam. I said, where should I put my clothes? The doctor said, over there on top of mine. Fucking hell. Steady on there, Jamie Robinson. Lad, steady on. Your reception gone funny? Yeah, what's going on? Sky Sports is shart in the bed over here there, Dave. Are you watching through Virgin? Keira Knightley on Everton. You what? You can learn anything on the internet these days, Pig. Thank you, SCJ off. Love how the topic of conversation can change in an instant. Facts. Keepers could get booked if he holds the ball for more than 8 seconds. VR be the biggest bane again. Yeah, they're also bringing in like those interviews for like subs and half time with the coaches and shit, aren't they? It was a bit gash. Fair enough, there, the muster. You're probably right. Probably right. Yeah, Virgin. I don't know. It's all gashing up, mate. This is crap. Try on YouTube TV. Hang on, is this game on YouTube TV? You know that feeling, says Holster, right? Yeah. I would love to tell you what's going on, guys, but so far, at the moment, I mean, this game looks like, you know, a scene from the movie Easy Rider when they've taken loads of fucking drugs. This is tripping me out. Yeah, true, Berber. Always get checked, though. Could save your life. Nothing to be embarrassed about. No, you're absolutely right, Berber. You might even enjoy it. Oh, what was that all about? Yeah, it's just because of the heat, man. It's very, very hot today in the UK. In the Stye right now, it's currently 28.8 degrees in the Stye. It's just very hot, mate. Very hot day. So they're just taking on a bit of water, a bit of liquid there to get them through the half-time. Good evening, Richie McIntosh. Yes. I know, hopefully Bournemouth's going to do well here, mate. Looks like they're on for maybe getting something from the game at the moment. I mean, they're a third through the game. Still 0-0 at the moment. If they could just score the first goal, then, you know, they've got a real chance of getting something here. But obviously Liverpool will score today. They will score, I'd imagine. Why is Slot come as a 1980 working man's club singer? Like the movie Road Trip, classic. You Virgin's having issues. It's having some big issues over here, Dave. It's sharting it for me too. You have a PSA test first, a blood test, only in the examination at 50 plus. And yes, would definitely have preferred a 5'10" blonde in a nurse's outfit to do it. Oh dear. You can't request that then, no. If Isaac goes to Liverpool, do you see him scoring more than Haaland? You know, I don't want a bloke giving me a prostate exam, mate, to be honest. It's like a back massage, you know what I mean? If I'm going to go for a massage, I want it to be done by a woman. You know, I don't want my back to be touched by another geezer. You know what I mean? I don't want that. I want a woman to massage me, do you know what I mean? No funny business or anything. I'm just talking about going on a sports massage or something. I'm just saying I wouldn't want a bloke massaging me. I'd definitely choose a woman, mate. 100%. Smash a one if you're the same, guys. Or do you not care? I don't want a bloke massaging me, mate. Oh, dear. I just put, you know, there's no reason. I'm not against anybody or anything. You know, I'm just saying, like, a personal preference. I would prefer a woman was touching my back. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah. Especially the happy ending section. Oh, dear. Stego says, I love men massaging me. Well, fair enough. I mean, I guess the benefits of a men massaging would be, surely they would be a bit stronger, maybe, so they can get deeper into those knots and stuff. There you go. Nice one, Paul. Yes, Ulster, lad. Ulster. Here it is. He was diagnosed with prostate cancer last year and you had it removed. Monday, you got the all clear. If you ever feel anything, it's right. Please get checked. It's worth it. Good shout there, Ulster. Very, very well said, man. They can tell by a blood test these days. Quality, Ulster. Yeah, if you feel a bit dodgy, go and get yourself seen. Go and get a blood test done. Put your mind at rest. Let's go. 0793, you legend. I'm so pleased that you got the all clear, though, my friend. Really? Jamie says, I insisted on a woman doctor to check my prostate. So you can, then. Oh, Roy Keane, why? Oh! Chance for Bournemouth, man. Crikey, Tavernier just got something on it there, did he? And Allison made an easy save. Now Liverpool look to counter. I think, anyway, because Virgin's still absolutely sharting it with their reception here. Yeah. Buy Salah and Van Dijk a tractor each. They're old and slow today. Go to the MLS for Saudi Pro League, old people. You are finished. I hope you're right, boss. You know, Salah was incredible last year, but he can't keep up them levels, can he, forever? No way. Yeah, that's not what happened, Mike, is it? Come on. Don't be spouting some fake shit in here, lad. Oh, no. Stan. That's horrible, mate. Oh, right. Anyway, enough about prostate examinations anyway. But yes, if in doubt, go and get it checked out. You know what I'm saying? Do you have an itch a lingering? Go get a fingering. You know what I'm saying? Oh, dear. That's the new motto there, guys, for prostate examinations. Anyway, nice one, Solitude card. Nice disco. Now the TV's playing perfectly for you. Okay. Well, hopefully it will for me too shortly. Charting it right now. Aaron, what's going on? He says, can we get back to the football now? Good call, good call. Ekatike, can he get himself through? He can. He's one-on-one with the keeper. He scores. He scores. He scores. He scores. It's Gash. Virgin TV shot in the bed, and it's a complete, freaking absolute complete Scott of the Antarctic mess on my telly. But even I could tell that Ekatike has scored. Shit. Liverpool are through on goal, and he slotted it past the keeps there, and it's 1-0 to Bournemouth. And this Ekatike does look like a real signing for these scummers, doesn't he? Gash. There he is. Ekatike makes it 1-0. He breaks on through. Scored 2-2 now for them in the Community Shield around this game. And Ekatike has scored. Gash, guys. There you go. There's the goal. There's the breakthrough. It has been coming. 1-0 Bournemouth. 1-0 Liverpool, sorry, against Bournemouth. Gash. Nice pass into him. He beats the defender well, and he just easily beats the goalkeeper as well. It's a good finish. It's a really decent finish, and it's Gash. It's Gash from... It's really Gash there from Bournemouth, to be fair. Gash. Oh, by the way, we're nearly at 200 likes on the stream. Please do us a favour, smash the likes if you're just joining us. Help us get to 200 by half time. That's Gash, isn't it, guys? Inevitable. Well, we just were actually, Chris, because we were talking about Liverpool scoring, mate. Oh, someone in the crowd at Anfield made a racist comment. Oh, my God. Nightmare. To be honest, it only takes 5 seconds and you don't feel it as they lube you up first. In and out before you know it. I reckon I'd feel it, mate. You know what I mean? I do. Oh, crikey. It's too much information anyway. But thanks for sharing. That's horrible, isn't it, Compost Smurf? What a scumbag. Whoever it was needs to be punched in the face. But whoever it is needs to be ejected from the stadium, mate. Nice shit. I forgot to put Sesko in there, didn't I? Well, probably just as well, because we are playing Arsenal first. Oh, crikey! Ball into the back post. Header on goal is over the top of the crossbar from Ekatike. He nearly makes it 2. Cross in, was it from Gakpo? Puts it on a platter there. And in all fairness, Ekatike should probably do a bit better there. He gets up for it. He just can't quite get high enough and get it down. But, you know, it's a good delivery. Ekatike gets up to it, but he's just unable to control it, thankfully. So it could be 2-0 there. Almost Ekatike scores again. He does look very dangerous. Big handful up there, isn't he? Holding it up well. He looks a danger, mate, defo. Gash. Gash, they got a good player there. Steady on now, Drew Who. Ekatike looks mustard. Ricochet was intentional. Speaking of prostate Liverpool, there you go. I know, Aiden, it's funny what's happened in Newcastle. They've had to shop around in sort of everyone's third or fourth choice bin, pretty much. Oh, do you know what? This is doing my fucking head in. Sort your shit out, Virgin Media. And let me change the channel to the other one, the Premier League one, see if it's the same on there. It's the same on there, mate. You're shite, Virgin. You're shite. I can't watch this. It's giving me a fucking aneurysm. Oh, my God. Smash a 1 if you're Virgin shart in the bed still. Let us know. My Virgin Media is just not having it right now. Sky TV's a bit delayed though, usually, Roy. Virgin's a bit more advanced, usually anyway, because it's the fibre optic cable or whatnot. And also, I don't know why, but it just is. A lot of people have Sky TV based on Wi-Fi now, don't they? With like that Sky TV glass shite, and it's always a bit delayed. Sky was acting up for you earlier as well, Compost. Oh. Hello, Kate Cadet. Yeah, the Alaskan wood frog can tolerate having up to 65 to 70% of its body water freeze, entering a state of suspended animation with no detectable vital signs before thawing out in the spring. That's quite amazing, isn't it? Wow. That's quite sensational, lad. Thanks for sharing that one, Kate Cadet. I do rate that, lad. I honestly do rate that. Yeah, I do. Thanks so much, mate, for sharing that, lad. You flabbergasted me, mate. You fucking flabbergasted me, mate. Oh, yeah, that's a very random comment there, lad. Channel educational too. It's a diabolical comment from Kate Cadet. Absolutely diabolical. Really, you can free scorpions, can you? Nice. Tavernier, chance for Bournemouth, is it? Come on. Shot is blocked. Nightmare. Yeah, I remember reading about that, actually. Chicken living 1 week with its head cut off, yeah. Pretty nutty. Oh, horrible. You got all the Sky channels on Now TV for €15 a month playing perfectly. That's banging, lad. Very good. And are you ahead of me or behind me or what? You said that Onana coming back is good news. It's bad news. The man with stick hands is back in goal. Yeah, I was only actually being sarcastic when I said it's good news. You know, that Onana's coming back. I obviously didn't mean that it was good news. I meant it was horrendous news. Rebecca McCarthy, thank you so much there for subscribing to the channel. Yes, we've hit 92,020 subscribers. If you're new, get yourself subscribed. That's a dangerous challenge there from that Liverpool scummer. Kirkes gets a yellow card. He gets a booking. Speaking of suspended nomination, 2 p.m. is not too early for a Guinness, is it? Nah, not on a Friday, mate. You know what I mean? Not on a Friday. My FPL front three. Well, I've actually scrimped on the strikers. At the moment, I've got Bowen, Wood, and I can't remember the other one now, you know. But it's not somebody very big, you know, in terms of expensive. I cheaped out on the strikers. Maybe I shouldn't have. Exactly, Chris. They used to give it in hospitals, didn't they, in England, because it had loads of iron in and stuff. Guinness a day. Evening pig, but late because of traffic after work. How bad was the handball decision? Brandon, what's going on, mate? Handball decision? Maybe I missed it because Virgin shot in the bed on me right now, lad. It's all completely just... It looks shite. I can't see what's going on half the time. Let's hope so, Sean Easton. That'd be amazing. You've got Isaac, Haaland... Yeah, you see, you've gone top heavy. I've gone sort of bottom heavy, if anything. I've got like a lot of good centre-backs and midfielders, but not so good on the strikers. Should never strike up a conversation about anything other than football while football's on. 30 seconds behind you, but there's a delay on YouTube too. There is, but only for about 3 seconds. You know what I mean? I don't know, actually. Somebody put a 6 in the chat. Now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10-second delay, to be fair. You're right. You are right. There is a good 10-second delay here. From what you guys are actually seeing, it seems. Fair enough, then. Oh, you know what? I'm so sorry, guys. I haven't been able to get the prediction video out today. Oh, I've been sorting loads of shite out today. Busy, hectic day. Just, you know, one of those days, just stuff popping up from everywhere. Having to sort out, speaking of mortgage advisor, you know, insurance, talking to insurance that we have to have in place for this mortgage thing and everything that we're just trying to sort out at the moment. Just a hectic day, hectic afternoon, so I wasn't able to do it. But I'm going to do it, probably release it on Monday, lad. I know it's a bit piss poor because the season's already started now. But I'm just going to have to do it on Monday. Oh, really? Almost 30,000 outage reports on Virgin Down detect a massive spike on the chart. Oh, Dave. Something's seriously up. There's definitely a problem. Let me go on the old coverage checker website for Virgin and see what it says. Coverage checker. Virgin or whatever it is, you know. Service status checker, that's what I mean. Not coverage. Three minutes out of time on here at half-time. It is 1-0 to the Scousieres. Even that page is not loading, so that's not a good sign, is it? My stream's still coming through all right, though, isn't it? Although it does now say I'm starting to drop frames, which is a bit gash. But, yeah, my PC's just not really loading here now. Strange. The stream is shattered. Fucking hell, I can't watch this shite. So weird, guys. Even their service status website is just crashing. Like, Virgin is having some problems. Sounds like I need a Guinness. I do love a cheeky point of Guinness, my son. Thank you, Aidan. That's awesome, man. Not really, mate. I don't know, you know, Ezio. I might do. What's the 12:30? Is it Villa Newcastle? Or I don't know. I might do that one. And then we'll see. What's up, Dwayne Dibley, lad? Keep blowing up 5G in Belfast. Oh, shit, really? Top 3 fizzy drinks, pig. I'll go Coke Cherry, Coke Vanilla, and Pepsi. So live sports events have an encryption code. They now scramble them during the event to stop freeloaders with fire sticks and other TV providers being attacked during live events by hackers. Do you reckon that's what it is? Reckon that's what this shit is right here? Sky. Someone said Ekatike can score more than Salah. I think that's definitely possible because Salah will create more. Yeah, that's true. It depends on... I mean, Salah's still going to score a lot of goals. I think there's just been a penalty shout for Bournemouth, but the referee's not given it. You'll miss the watch along on Sunday. You're doing an Oasis pre-show party, but the manager's a United fan, so he's putting the game on. Well, that's banging, Disco Dave. But at least you get to watch it, though. Well, that sounds awesome, though, mate. Cheeky little Oasis pre-show party. Banging. You envy people that have a beer and stop. Thank God for marijuana. Yeah, nice one, Drew. I respect that. Temperature update. 28.9 degrees in the sky. It's getting toasty in the sky. Oh, lovely. Oh, absolutely lovely. Yeah, I heard it, T-Mill. No, I'm not that bothered, mate. I still think we could still end up going for him before the window closes, in all fairness. But just Brighton are not going to get what they want for him from us, it seems. We're probably right to walk away. If they're wanting 112 minutes, I think that we're right to walk away right now because we need to seriously strengthen 2 or 3 positions this summer still. And if we got him, I feel like we wouldn't have been signing anyone else. So I actually think this frees up money to sign a couple of players now. Dr. Pepper's banging, but, you know, no, not for me. The Mustard, thank you so much. He says we've hit 200 likes. We did it. Baby, we did it. Break out the red panties. We got 200 likes by half time, baby. 3 people died getting 200 likes. Yeah, big ups to you all smashing the like button there. Virgin struggling because they haven't done Friday Night Football before. Look like I can use a drink. Oh, yeah. Liverpool seem exceedingly confident. Yeah. They just sort of turn up and starting to cook here today, aren't they, really? No Fanta Lemon. No, well, Pepsi's not Coke, is it, you melt? It's just, okay, I guess what you're saying, it's a type of cola. You get it right. Coke's a brand name, you mug. Have a close range mic, you must speak into it to depth of sound quality. Okay then, Stay Clint, thank you so much for getting in there raw with your comment. Dude, I am speaking into the microphone, lad. Oh, do you know what? I've not got it turned up, mate. Sorry. I had it right down there. How's that now there? Clint, I had the gain right down. My bad. Your Guff Virgin Internet is out to get us, piggy. Yeah, I've already seen it. I've already seen I've already seen the David Ornstein post, which is all I'm bothered about anyway. And you know, so I sort of know the situation. Like he wants to go to United, obviously, and maybe we will still go in for him. But at the moment, they just seem to be asking for too much. Yeah, Pepsi Max is way better than Coke Zero. You're right. Max Martinez, what's going on, mate? Can't really be asked to answer that right now, I'll be honest. 1-0 half time. Can you eat a family-sized bucket, mega bucket to yourself? I'll probably eat about 2 of those to myself and no worries. Liverpool weren't anything special in that first half. No, they just, well, I mean, they turned up, obviously dominated the play, really, and had a lot of the good chances. And, you know, but, yeah, nothing out of the ordinary. They're just sort of turning up and showing their extra quality, really. Apparently there was a racist incident earlier when they stopped play, guy with a wheelchair. That's terrible, Dave. Yeah, I heard some people saying that in here earlier. That's terrible. What do you do that for? Cake, I don't know what you're even referring to now, to be fair there, lad. Baldy! What? Loud noises! Sorry, what? What's going on, Cake? Diet drinks are... Yeah, I don't know. I like them, mate, but they're not very good for you. Yeah, good shout. Very refreshing. Good shout. Oh, yeah, definitely. Is this some sort of boring-ass game or something? What's the matter with you guys in the live chat? You're asking all sorts of weird questions, anything other than the bloody game. Yeah, I can eat a double Twix, mate. You know what I mean? Who can't? Interesting fact. Pepsi's called Pepsi as it contained the digestive additive pepsin. Oh, matron. Do you think they should change the rule to stop the goalies coming out of their box? Yeah, that's... no. Brandon says, interesting fact, Pepsi called Pepsi as it contained the digestive additive pepsin. That's very interesting because you know why Coca-Cola is called Coca-Cola? It's because it contains ground up cocks in it. Ground up cocks. You thought I was going to say something else there, didn't you? Anyway, I don't know. Right. Coca-Cola. I know it's cocaine. I know it's from cocaine, but I just said Coca-Cola, mate. The spider's cocks. Oh, that's even worse. Could you beat Beard Meats Food in a challenge? I mean, I doubt it, to be honest. I doubt it. But I do think, I watch some of the challenges that he does, and I think I could do that. You know, he eats some massive plate of food in half an hour. I honestly think I could do it. I'd need to have a massive poo afterwards and I lie down, but I could definitely do it. You know, so, yeah, I not as quick as he would do probably, but I reckon I could take on some of those challenges. I can put the food away. I mean, it wasn't that long ago on this channel that Sub2 gave me a challenge to eat 8 double cheeseburgers from McDonald's in one go. You know, 8 double cheeses, so that's 16 bits of bun and 16 patties and 16 bits of double cheese and all that. You know, and that was easy, to be fair. I reckon I could have done about twice as many if I needed to. If I really needed to, you know what I mean? But there was a stream some years back that I did indeed eat 8 double cheeseburgers, and it wasn't even that long. I can't remember how long it took, but it wasn't that long. Yeah, maybe. Who knows? But do you know what? My brother's an insane eater. He takes it to the next level. He can eat an insane amount, insanely quickly. He's like like literally, he sends me photos every now and again of him just being put on a wall in some restaurant for their like eating challenge. You know what I mean? He goes in and he crushes and wins the eating challenge all the time. You know what I mean? That's what my brother does. He's a monster eater. He's obscene how much he can put it away. Even worse than me. 10 double whoppers. Yeah, well, that would be more challenging, definitely. You know it, Cake. You know it. I don't know about loot, to be honest, mate. Yes, mate of Baltimore. Good to see you, lad. Yes, I am. I was hoping that the Bournemouth were going to smash up the Scousers here. By the way, it's half time. Do us a favour. Smash the like button. Get yourself subscribed. Get involved. I'm just going to have a quick slash, guys. Give me una momento, por favore. And I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Talk amongst yourselves. And I'll get stuck in there raw. Back in a second. Super chat. Yo, 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 yo. The question is, guys, should I do... Pretty tired today. The question is, should I do a cheeky little Man United news update about 10:30 p.m? You know, I mean, what's the news? Belabor deal off. We already know that. So, I don't know. I might do. We'll see. I'm back, by the way. Welcome aboard, guys. Thank you very much for joining us. Yes, mate. Who wins the league? Probably these Scousers, mate. Probably these Scousers. Make the most of it. Says, yes, please, Mr. P. Yes, I know, Semenyo. Well, that's disgusting, isn't it? It sounds like there's been, you know, an incident of racism there at Anfield. Sounds horrendous, lad. No, I didn't actually, Ethan. No, can't say that I did. Might have to check that out. Interesting character, Tony Adams, you know. I actually read his autobiography on a plane to America like 12 years ago or something. Just don't know why, but I just had it and had the book, and I just read it, and just quite interesting. Like there was like loads of stuff. He went to prison, didn't he, Tony Adams? He was in jail. I remember him talking about him being in prison, and then also he said something along the lines of, I remember he was like on a pre-season summer tour with Arsenal. He used to love getting pissed up and stuff. And he said he got so wasted one night on tour, he went out in like Cape Town, South Africa. I think he went out in Cape Town. They were on tour in South Africa or something. Went out in Cape Town, just got absolutely wankered. Going around Cape Town, found himself in some club like at 2 a.m. just smoking fat joints with a bunch of rastas or something like that, he said. And just like, well, I don't know, just off his head, mate. Bit of a party animal, old Tony. Got my new 5 shiny year badge. Let's go, Gaz. Thanks for being a member for 5 years. Check this out. He's got the Slabby Maguire shirt next to his name, a 5-year legend of the Hamada. Thank you, Gaz Newton. Seriously, mate. That's amazing, isn't it? Hashtag 5 years a legend, this guy. Legend, man. You're a legend. Thank you, Gaz Newton. Get some legend emojis in there for him. Tommy, I agree with you entirely. Why should the colour of a man's skin be any more significant than the colour of his eyes? Bob Marley. Wow, what a great comment, mate. And, Bob Marley is just a proof of just an absolute legend, isn't he, himself, mate? You're absolutely right. That's it. I always just take people for how they are. There's great people in every single walk of life, in every single country, religion, region, race, whatever you want to say. There's absolutely brilliant people everywhere. And just equally, there's, every society's got its problems, got its issues, and also has its bad element, every single society. So, yeah, I agree with you, mate. End of the day, we are all just human beings. You know what I'm saying? That's so true. I completely agree, mate. That's it. It's just so stupid. I was having this conversation with Little Miss the other day, and she was saying, like, in how she views race is just like, she doesn't even think of, she just doesn't even, she thinks there shouldn't even be. You shouldn't be labelled as this or that or this or that. You should just be. And there should be no descriptions, no descriptive words in essentially for, someone's whatever, anyway. Right, anyway, yes, okay, it's half time here, guys. It's Liverpool versus Bournemouth. Liverpool are doing pretty well, I suppose, I think. Virgin Media's shut in the bed still, so it's hard to say, but oh, the timer's still going, is it? Yeah, okay, let me turn that off then, mate. Kushni, good man. Oh, well, that's lovely, isn't it, Drew? That's the way it should be, mate. In the dark, we all look the same. Janet Jackson, Daft Bint. Definitely Matt Gurka, 100%. You're so right, lad. Right, let's get stuck in there raw to this. Please time out there, Case Harden Blue Gem, please. Please just give him a time out. We don't need that. We don't need that, mate. We don't need that. Okay, nice one. Not that great, but we'll maybe get to be okay. Yeah, sure, there you go. Exactly. Nice one. Good job there. Good job there. Hydration, it's Pepsi Max cans, mate. I'm hydrating with Pepsi Max cans. I know it's not healthy, but that's what I'm doing. What happened during the game with the ref going over to both managers? I heard it's something to do with a Liverpool fan shouting racist abuse. Apparently, mate, I don't know if it's true. I don't want to confirm anything until, if I don't know. But that's what people have been saying in the chat. So that may well be the case, boss. I'm not 100% sure, Yeah, please be respectful in the comments. We welcome literally everybody in here. Literally welcome everybody in here from all walks of life. And like I say, I just treat people how they treat me. Don't care whether from, what they believe in, what race they are, I couldn't care. Mate, I think it helps that I am, a bit Greek. You know what I mean? Like, I am an Englishman, a proud Englishman, but also, I am 25% Greek. So I am, I'm not what you would say a purist or anything anyway. You know what I mean? BBC reporting that the game was stopped because Semenyo. That's terrible, isn't it, Lucy X, mate? It's absolutely fucking stupid. I can't believe that's happening in the Premier League in 2025. That's disgraceful, mate. No worries, Brian Overton, man. I'm just as gutted at the loss of Semenyo as, a lot of you guys, to be fair. Obviously, he's not our player, but he seemed like a good guy, and he was a young talent, and obviously deserved to have a great full life, and had his whole life ahead of him, just got married, kids, the lot. It's just one of those tragedies, you know what I mean? You can't help but relate to in some way or feel for, you know? It's LFC fan who'll get a lifetime ban. Yeah, that's it. That's what they got to do. Get them out, mate. No, I didn't see it, Russell. No way. It was a guy in a wheelchair giving him racial abuse. Oh, that's crazy, isn't it? What the hell? You can see the Greek god in you. Thank you, AJ. Thank you very much, mate. Yeah. You can see the Greek god in me, can you? Super chat. Thanks. Now you can. Let's put this fucking mop away. Yeah, oh, she's very intelligent, Disco Dave. Very much so. Yeah. Well, that's it, really. If we ever, as a human race, want to get on and actually get over this whole, you know, you did this to me in the past, or our ancestors did this, and, you know, all of this stuff. If we're ever going to get past, we do have to just start thinking that we're all, you know, we're all the same, and stop teaching, so, you know, like, I don't know, but you know what I mean. Let's go, Solly Griffin. Thank you for the super chat, you hero. He says, that person who shouted at Semenyo should be thrown out and banned. Embarrassing and disgraceful. Other than that, I'm buzzing about Ekatike Starboy. Does look very, very dangerous right now. Very good signing so far. Early days, but he does look a handful, doesn't he, mate? I can't watch the game, guys. This is ridiculous. I cannot watch the game, guys. It's just a mess. It's just an absolute mess. Any excuse to get his hair out? Spartans, what is your profession? Makes no sense to be racist to these players when every club in the country has people of colour. Yeah, no, that's right, mate. Bloomin' Egg Pig. Lovely locks. Yeah. Agreed. Precisely, Wayne. You're not wrong, mate. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. You're pale blue and ginger born in a wet cold country. My idols ground or Ali and Jordan, boxing and basketball. I just don't get it, man. Sharing culture is enlightening. Why be ignorant? I know, I totally agree, mate. Same, some of my favourite music and movies and actors and all sorts growing up. You know, Eddie Murphy, what a legend. You know what I mean? Hilarious. Bloody hell, Arias Velez, that's pretty extreme, isn't it? Bloody hell. What show's that then? Looks a real signing for those guys. GTA? What do you mean, Piggy GTA? Most definitely not. We're doing a... Oh, you mean instead of this game right now? No, we're going to continue with the game. I mean, you know, I can hear what's going on just about, but I can't really see what's going on. I'm just hoping it's going to clear up in a minute. Love that Alex Core. Well, it was still around. Of course it was. In some ways, I guess it was probably more acceptable 30 years ago, you know, in some ways. So, I don't know about that. The skin colour and hair colour have to do with them not being great people. Precisely, lad. Getting a bit too deep here, Piggy. If I wanted a philosophy channel, go watch Goldfish. Timer, Piggy. Oh, shit. Sorry, guys. Yes. Oh, I shat it raw. Right, hang on. 48 seconds and... 48 minutes, sorry. And 5 seconds. Now, sync up with us if you can, guys. Timer's up in the top right-hand corner. Yeah, I'm having real issues with Virgin Media here, Russell. Sky Sports Main Event is the channel that I'm having issues with. So... Gakpo makes it 2. Oh, shit the bed. Gashpo scores. He's done really well. He's slotted it bottom right-hand corner. He's just sort of burst through. He's done brilliantly. Liverpool score. It's 2-0 to the Scousers. Shit the bed. Cody Gakpo with the finish. And, you know, it's 2-0, mate. Oh, gosh. So Liverpool going to go sit at the top of the table again after one game here by the looks of it. Obviously, there is only one game, so they will be top of the table. But maybe they will be after the weekend if they can add a couple more goals here. It's 2-0, yeah, 2-0. 90s were the best time in our lives. Well, I'm not so sure, Tim. You know, I love the 90s. It was most definitely my favourite time as well. Real question, do you think Liverpool will win the league? If not, who will? I actually do think Liverpool will win the league, yeah. That's my pick. The 90s were amazing, weren't they, lad? My stream's ahead of yours. Yep. Your prediction's 3-0, of course. I guess I'm going to stick with my 4-1 now, but, I mean, it does look like Liverpool are just going to walk away with this. I did not see the snooker, right, but literally just as I was having a slash, I popped it on Instagram and I saw World Snooker Tour posted something saying Ronnie's got 2 147s in the same match. Is that right? Ronnie O'Sullivan gets 2 147s in the same match. That is nutty, mate. What a fucking goat. You know what I mean? The guy's a goat. He's like nearly 50, mate. Banging in 2 147s in one match. What the hell? That's insane. Let's go Evil 9 now. GGM, you my son. Ronnie, definitely the GOAT. I am into the boxing, mate, yes. I'm more into UFC, MMA these days, to be fair. But I still like a good old boxing match every now and then. That's mad, isn't it? What a legend, mate. Brandon, that's crazy, mate. That's crazy. He was already the guy with the most 147s. Now he's added another 2. Ron Corleone with 2 147s in the final. Coincidentally, prize money's 147 for 2 147s. He hadn't made one for 7 years. He's 50. That's crazy, isn't it, Lord Rodney Trott? Oh, my God. What a legend, though, eh? 2 in the same match. I mean, I do remember last summer, actually, during the qualifying of the World Championships, I think it was, there was a lad, who was it? It was like, you know, one of the sort of the journeyman or younger players. But they got 2 147s, but it was in qualifying, you know, with basically no crowd. It's not quite exactly the same. It's still amazing, obviously, but not quite the same as doing it in Ronnie's circumstances there. Well, I would like to see Drickus du Plessis smash him up, mate, I'll be honest, just to take his own, mate, and make him lose. He's definitely a scary individual, Drew, you know. Yeah. That's it. Oh, Daz, well, we try not to speak ill of other channels around here, to be fair, mate, even if I agree with you. Do you know what I mean? So, you know, we try not to speak ill of other channels here, Daz, especially if you're a moderator, so maybe remove that last comment then. That's nice one, boss. Best sportsman ever? Sportsman ever. Best sportsman ever. Sportsman ever. Tough one, mate. Really tough. Best sportsman ever. Sort of depends really what you mean, doesn't it? Like in terms of domination of a sport, you know, or in terms of how much they influenced like the mainstream in the sport. You know, like someone like Muhammad Ali obviously was just like a cultural phenomenon, wasn't he? Or if like, you know, if you think about Tiger Woods, I remember when I was a kid growing up and Tiger Woods burst on the scene and he was just winning everything. It was like Tiger Woods was massive. Michael Jordan was amazing as well. Absolutely. Yeah. Oh my God. Chris Akabusi. I used to love his laugh, mate. What a legend. Oh, Schumacher's a great shout. 9 darter or 147. I think 147's harder, personally. Don Bradman. Oh, yeah, cricket vibes. No worries, Dad Salford. You're all good, mate. You're all good. Eddie the Eagle. Michael Jordan or Pele. Tiger Woods, Defo, Tiger. Well, to be fair, I'm not even sure if Tiger's the GOAT in golf. I reckon maybe Jack Nicklaus is the GOAT in golf. If you go and have a look at his reign back in the day when he's winning those majors and stuff, you know, maybe Jack Nicklaus is actually the GOAT golf. Or maybe even someone else. Yeah, pretty much, DJ. Daley Thompson was a great all-rounder, wasn't he? Yeah, decathlete or heptathlete or one of them. Decathlon, I think. Tiger wasn't dominant enough. Well, he was for several years. Lennox Lewis, Ali or Jesse Owens both changed attitudes. Yeah, great shout. 1936 Olympics, I want to say, in Berlin, mate. Making Hitler shit the bed. You know what I mean? I think it was 36. Maybe it's a different year. You know, John Jones could be one as well. What does that mean, Arias? Getting Gakpo, Jesse Owens. Oh, you mean as a... Yeah, but he's a steroid abuser, so he's not in the conversation, mate. Does anyone know who what BJ88 means? I don't know, actually, what it is. It's their sponsor. Yeah? I think it's some sort of gambling shite, is it? Ali for you, Ronaldinho. Some would say Jack. Yeah, interesting there, Nicky. Make firm inquiries for Adam Wharton. Matron. Ali for me, his aura's unmatched. Russell Bland, thank you so much for the £5 super chat, Russell. Get some love hearts in there immediately for this man. Thank you, Russell Bland. He says, by the time he was 27, Alexander the Great had conquered most of Europe. Steve Davis is only 23. Love that, Russell. Great quotes. Who said that, mate? Was it Barry Hearn? Who said that? Legend, Russell. Yeah, Tygate's only goal for most people know. Tim Henman. Tim Henman's got to be the worst shout ever. I'm guessing you're joking. Tim Henman's the biggest bottle job known to man, mate. Tiger's playing golf. I'm interested yeah, fair enough. Same here, Sonia. I can't enjoy watching this game. I'm just reading the chat. Like, I can hear it, so if anything happens, but honestly, can't really watch it. It's just absolutely all over. It's actually making me feel quite queasy. Phil Taylor, in all fairness, Phil Taylor is a goat of his sport, and maybe there's not many sports where actually he's so clear of a goat. I mean, I think Ronnie is that sort of level goat as well in his sport, and some people say like Wayne Gretzky, and Wayne Gretzky's stats are insane. I know nothing really about ice hockey, but if you just go and look at Wayne Gretzky's stats and compare them even to today, his stats are insane. Like, that guy must have just been incredible, at ice hockey. I never really watched it. I never really watched him, but he must have been absolutely incredible at ice hockey, Wayne Gretzky, because a lot of his records still hold up today. You know what I mean? Yeah, Valentino Rossi. Sir Stanley Matthews is a great shout. Guys playing until bloody 50, winning FA Cups. Serena Williams is a great shout. Serena Williams is a great shout. Yeah, that's a great shout for best female athlete. Who would I say is the best female athlete? Jessica Ennis was pretty good. She was good, all-rounder. But in terms of domination, yeah, nobody's going to come closer like Serena, I don't think. That's a fair point. Mm-hmm. Paige Van Sant. A fair play to you, Lito the second. Fair play to you, Arias Villas. Hey, Wee Weed 77, what's going on, mate? Ronda Rousey had a tremendous run, you're not wrong. But, I mean, you probably have to say that the female GOAT of the UFC would be Amanda Nunes, wouldn't you, really, these days? There was a time when it was definitely Ronda, but, yeah. Nate Diaz, yeah, well, Nate Diaz got a lot of losses on his record, but no doubt he's a game fighter, mate, definitely. Serena Williams or Venus? Yeah, great shout. Well, Serena's got to take the edge there out of those two, but Venus was incredible as well. Obviously, she won loads. It's basically them two dominating for years, wasn't it? Change the score on the bottom of the screen. What do you mean, boss? I think this Liverpool team's looking very strong, Wee Weed. I think they've bought well this summer, replaced well. You know, obviously Trent's gone, they got Frimpong. Ekatike's come in, looks a real good player for them so far. You know, the Kirker's good signing. They've done well. They're stronger. They'll probably win the league, mate. That's honestly how I view it. It's theirs to lose. Tom Brady. Yeah, Joe Kawasaki, great shout, 46-0, mate. Legendary record. Oh, I remember when he smashed up Jeff Lacey. That was absolutely beautiful. You haven't watched tennis since Boris Becker? I haven't really watched tennis since Rafael Nadal and Federer were at their peak, smashing up Wimbledon and stuff about 10 years or so ago. I haven't properly watched it. Giant haystacks, Evil Knievel. Federer was incredible, yeah. Go on, then. Oh, Brooks gets a pull back across goal. No joy there. In the end, it's out for a goal kick to Liverpool, damn it. Tim Kelly says, gutted about Baleba. Where do we go from here? I honestly think get a goalkeeper. Spend the money on a goalkeeper. Be it, I don't know, be it Costa at Porto or Donnarumma at PSG or Martinez at Villa or Lamans or whatever. But definitely get a goalkeeper and then maybe sign a different midfielder. You know, like Wharton might be available for 70 mil. That's a lot less than what Belaber money we're talking about here, to be fair. Or someone like Edison, maybe. Big Daddy. Nigel Benn. Yeah, great boxer. Who scored? So there's been 2 goals today for the Scousers so far. The first one was scored by Ekitike. And the second was Gakpo, wasn't it? Yeah. I feel you there, you know, Sonia. John Cena, 17-time world champ. Oh, my God. I mean, he lost it 16 times, though. Do you know what I mean? Or 17. That's shite. Guy lost it 16 times, mate. Now, it's a very cool question, though. I do wonder who is the GOAT of GOATs, as in the person who's dominated the most in their own sport and left a legacy that, you know, I think you'd have to say maybe Wayne Gretzky, maybe Michael Jordan comes into the question as well. Yeah. It's interesting. It's very interesting. Yeah, Federer was just absolutely ridiculous. Thank you there, Disco Davey says, Flying Pig United's on its way to 93,000 subscribers. Tell your friends and family to get on board, folks, and smash that like. Thank you, Disco Dave. Yes, please do hit the thumbs ups, give us a share, get yourself subscribed. Nice one. Liverpool sign Isaac if Katika plays. Well, I don't know, you know. Wouldn't it be so funny if Newcastle got stuck with Isaac and he can't even play for them? MJ, Hulk Hogan. Well, in terms of wrestling exposure, he was huge. He was like the most well-known wrestler in the world for like the 80s and maybe even part of the early 90s as well. So he was a bit of a don back in the day. Everybody knew Hulk Hogan. Yeah, Maradona. Undertaker, what a legend, yeah. George Best, yeah, in terms of just natural abilities. LeBron over Jordan. Oh, hell no. You liked Muhammad Ali's great sense of humour. Usain Bolt, that's a great shout, make the most of it. Yeah, how come nobody said Usain Bolt? That's an amazing shout. He dominated sprinting for like a decade, mate, or close. He was, yeah, he's got all the records. You're not wrong, mate. That's a great shout, Usain Bolt. Schumacher was incredible as well in the 90s, yeah. He was absolutely dominating falls. Ayrton Senna. Sir Alex, yeah. Oh! Chance it is again now for the Scousers. Almost 3-0 for Florian Wirtz. Gets the opportunity, but just wide. Efren Reyes, that's a good shout, you know, Steve. Pool Wizard. Good call. Yeah, I mean, he's pretty impressive. Like, just the stuff he can do and see is pretty out there, isn't it? Anika Sorensen, not familiar. Not familiar. Fangio. Oh, yeah, Fangio. Bobby Charlton, great shout. Tiger Woods and Jack Nicklaus, great shout, yeah. Michael Phelps, yeah, fair dues. You know what, though? Right, I'm going to say this, and this is going to piss off some people, okay? This is really going to piss some people off. But I'm going to say it anyway, because this is genuinely how I feel, guys. You know all those medals that Michael Phelps got, the Olympics and stuff, for all those different types of swimming? Who gives a shit? You know what I mean? Like, why can't it just be... Oh! Semenyo gets one back for Bournemouth. Come on. Come on, the Cherries. Get in there, my son. Semenyo in the back of the net there for the Cherries, guys. Let's fucking go. Can the comeback happen now? Bournemouth have got one back. Semenyo scores. It's 2-1. It's 2-1 now. Liverpool do concede. Bournemouth have scored, and Semenyo, the man to get the ball bundled over in the back of the net there. It is officially 2-1 now to Liverpool. Semenyo gets the goal. Let's go. Come on. Yes, mate. Get the fuck in there. Cherries, let's go. Anyway, sorry, this is what I was going to say. This is what I was going to say about Phelps and swimming, right? He's obviously got all those different gold medals, and he's considered, I think, isn't he the most successful Olympian of all time? I don't know, with the most gold medals, right? But the thing is, though, this is what annoys me about the swimming gold medals. It's like there's loads of different gash lengths. you know, that are very close with each other, and then different styles. It's like you can get a gold medal in the butterfly, you can get a gold medal in the freestyle, you can get a gold medal in the breaststroke, you can get a gold medal in the fucking crawl, and all this shite. It's bollocks, mate. You know what I mean? You should just have one medal for swimming. You know what I mean? Or like, you know, different. I don't know. I just don't see how that is like that impressive. How he is obviously an amazing swimmer. He's the best swimmer. Don't get me wrong. But he's just the best at different types of swimming. It's all swimming. You know what I mean? Oh, sounding a tad bitter. I'm definitely not bitter. Why would I be bitter of Michael Phelps? I'm not bitter or jealous of Michael Phelps. He's obviously a great Olympian. But I'm just saying the actual sport of swimming with the different lengths and the different styles. I just think they've got too many medals in the Olympics, mate. They need less medals. They need less disciplines within that swimming. That's what I'm saying. That's my take on it. A lot of bloody swimming, isn't it? You know? Yes, Gungshi, let's go. Let's be having you. Come on, Bournemouth. Oh, yeah, fair play. Like gymnastics. I mean, I guess you could make the same argument and say for running, you know, there's 100 metres and 200 metres and 400 metres and 800 metres and 1600 metres and 5,000 metres. I guess you could make the same argument. But no, I'm just saying, like, you know, like you can do different types of, like they have different types of strokes for different medals and all that bollocks. Could you imagine if they were doing that for the running? You know, like we're going to do a 100 metres skip and then Usain Bolt, can you line up and do a 100 metres hop? And then can you all line up and do a 100 metres fucking roly-poly? And then can you do a 100 metres fucking, you know, bloody crawl on your hands and knees? And then can you do 100 metres fucking, you know, flicking your bean while you do it? Can you do, you know, like it's bullshit, mate. You know what I mean? It's just different types of doing the same thing. I don't get that, mate. Anyway. I know they do, but they don't do different types of running, do they, mate? In terms of, you know, it's just running, mate. You're not going, right, okay, from this particular discipline of sprinting, this one is skipping. We're going to do skipping for 100 metres. You know what I mean? How's that any different to what they do in the swimming? Butterfly stroke, breaststroke, fucking crawl, all that shit. How's that any different, mate? Then just, should we have a backwards 100 metres? You know what I mean, guys? Should we have a fucking backwards 100 metres? Get an extra medal involved? It's bullshit, mate. I can swim Anglo. I can, yes. Piggy did offer a disclaimer. It's just an opinion. It is, exactly. You don't have to like it. It's just an opinion. And I honestly feel like that about all these different disciplines for swimming. They should just be like a freestyle. Oh, shit. Chance for here for the Scousers. Like freestyle different distances. I get why different distances is important. Think about sprinting. The physical makeup of a 5,000 metre runner compared to a sprinter is massively different. Usually, like, you know, long distance runners are like 9 stone wet through and tiny and just obviously great at endurance. And the sprinters are big, strong, tall, great stride lengths, muscular, you know. That's obviously going to be loads of different, you're going to have different attributes for different distances and stuff. But I don't see why they should do like loads of different types of, you know, it's just bullshit, mate. 100 metre dab. 100 metres walking like a crab. Mate, Jonathan Edwards, what an athlete he was, mate. Yeah, his triple jump record. It's going to take some beating, man. It's amazing. You can't swim and you're nearly 40. Wow, lad. And you're an Aussie, are you? I thought all you Aussies just were made to swim. Super. You know, from what I understood and from what I read, as soon as you hit 5 years old, all Aussie parents just kick you off a pier into shark-infested and crocodile-infested waters, and you've got to make your way back onto shore, mate. Is that not true, then? Well, swimming's definitely a skill. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying I don't understand all the different types of strokes and why that's important, but, you know, fair enough. Oh, it is very hard. It's very hard. Nobody likes breaststroke anyways. Why does that still exist? Semenyo scored. Yes, he did, mate. He absolutely did. It's 2-1. They can get back into this. Suppose they did allow that breakdance in tobacco, so Olympic egg and spoon isn't too crazy. True, true. Oh, man, that was cringe, wasn't it? Underwater swimming, 100 metre skip, dressage. Yeah, I'm not really too much into that, lad. Thank you so much, the Cake Cadet, getting in here raw, bro. Thank you so much. He says, top 3 shittest sports pig. It's a great comment, mate. Like, this is going to trigger a lot of people again, isn't it? Fans of these sports. But this is what I'm going to say. These are my honest opinions for the shittest sports going, right? I think the first one's got to be that slap fighting bollocks. Do you know what I mean? Where they just face each other opposite on the table and take it in turns, slapping each other around the face. That can't even be considered a sport, to be honest. That's the most ridiculous one, right? That's absolutely stupid. What else? Let's have a little think about this. Curling. I'm not a fan of curling, guys. People throwing a polished stone down a fucking icy lane there with some bloody brooms and sweeping it into position. I'm not into curling. I know a lot of people like curling. For me, it's not for me. You know what I mean? It's not for me. What else? Right, American football. That's right, I said it, guys. American football. What a fucking waste of time. Oh, my God. I have sat down and tried to watch a bunch of American football games before. Oh, the Super Bowl's on. Sure, I'll tune in and watch that. What a load of fucking time-wasting tripe. It's rubbish, mate. It's like silly girls rugby, but nowhere near as good. If you want to watch something decent, watch a fucking good old-fashioned rugby match, mate. Rather than that shite. You know what I'm saying? American football is awful, guys. I'm sorry. Each to their own, you know. The Americans in here are not going to like that. You guys have grown up with it. It's a cultural difference. I'm just saying, for me, I've tried to watch it, and I can't like it. I like basketball. I do. I like watching basketball. I even quite like tuning in maybe to the odd sort of like a baseball game, maybe. You know, why not? I love a baseball movie. But American football, I can't get mad around it. It's gash. NHL's kind of cool, man. I like the ice hockey, yeah. I can relate to the ice hockey because it's kind of just, to me, the way I relate to ice hockey is it's football on ice with skates and no feet and you're using a stick in your hand. You know, so I can relate to that. It's just football on ice with a stick instead of your feet. You know what I mean? With a bit of space behind the goal so you can go back around if you want. It's basically football just without the foot. You know what I mean? Without a ball. You agree, Lord Rodney? Get your Sky Player through Virgin, you'll be on delay, but you can watch it. Oh, right, yeah, that's a good idea. To be fair, there's only 19 minutes to go, mate. It's all good. I know what's going on. It's all good. American adult rounders. NFL's good. Nah, fair enough. Each their own. I'm not slagging anybody that likes whatever sport. Exactly. You're from the States and you agree the NFL's complete asshole. Fair enough, then. I mean, you know, obviously some of you guys, we're all into different things, and that's what makes the world beautiful. But for me, I have tried to like it. You know, my brother moved to America. He gets into it. He says, oh, you know, the Minnesota Vikings are on, blah, blah, blah. Watch this. I can't. I can't get into it, mate. Unpopular opinion, but you absolutely hate motorsport, NASCAR, F1, MotoGP, any of it. Interesting. I mean, I don't like some motorsport. Like, NASCAR's never really appealed to me, driving around in a big circle over and over again. It's just never really appealed to me, mate. F1, I do respect. I used to really like it when I was a kid, but I haven't really watched it a lot for years. You know, I used to like watching touring cars and super bikes and stuff, but I have to agree with you in some respect, Brandon. I think it's one of the worst spectator sports unless you're like a VIP Don or something. Because the only motorsport event I've actually been to was this Superbikes event at Thruxton Racecourse. And, you know, it's all right, nice day out, nice weather, just drinking beers on a lawn chair or whatever deck chair, you know. But the actual race was shit, mate. It was shit unless you were watching it on TV. You know what I mean? If you watch it on TV, it's good. But when you're actually there, you know, it's pointless. You just sat there on the side, all the bikes go by, vroom, 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 and then they go off around the corner and you don't fucking see them again until about 2 minutes later they come back. Vroom, 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 vroom. You don't know what the fuck's going on. It's the worst spectator sport I've ever been to. I just was like sat there thinking, what am I watching? It's shite. You know what I mean? Chasing a rolling cheese down a steep hill. Who is your favourite player? You know, I guess it would be Salah over the years, in recent times. Obviously, he's an unbelievable talent. You're a fan of curling? Fair enough, then. I like basketball as well. And basketball, I used to play for, you know, like my school team at basketball. I love playing basketball. Basketball's a great game to play as well. Fun game. American football, we're going to trigger the Americans now. I know, but I'm just not really into it. Each to their own. Badminton, every time we wanted to play basketball, we couldn't because people were using the sports hall for badminton. Even the thing you hit has a cock in its name. Oh, tell you what, I've got good fond memories though of playing badminton, you know, as a child. So it's all right by me. But I mean, I must admit, I never tune in and watch a game of badminton. I'm definitely winning over the Americans tonight. They know it's all love. I mean, I'm not snagging off the nation. I'm just simply saying I don't like the sport. That's all. I mean, I'd much rather watch rugby if I was going to watch a sport like that. Definitely. And I like rugby. I used to play for my school team in rugby as well, tight head prop for many years. But you know, I don't really watch it, but when I do watch it, it's good. It's entertaining. A good game of rugby is a great watch, and I'm sure a good game of NFL is too. But the ones I've seen just ain't. Aussie rules, yeah, I hear good things. No. Oh, yes, I have, Kate Cadet. I have seen the Frisbee golf. Yeah, you say that, but then I've seen some of these shots, mate, that these people are pulling off. Like some fucking hundreds of yard benders round, you know, round fucking blind corners with a Frisbee, and it's going into this chain net. Come on, mate. Some of those guys are epic. You have to say. I've seen some of those shots. They're amazing, man. There's a lot of skill involved in that. Okay, it is a bit weird, isn't it? Just like Frisbee golf. But honestly, there's a lot of skill involved. Some of these shots that they're pulling off, man. Wow. Pretty cool. Yeah, well, cricket, not my favourite spectator sport either. You're not having it. I reckon it's all right. Oh, my God, that's awful. Yeah, well, the cheese rolling thing is pretty outrageous. Is that really a sport, though? Is that just falling down a hill with a bunch of wheels of cheese? Bournemouth, 4-on-2! Play him in! No, Semenyo! Yes, Semenyo! Yes, Semenyo! 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 Let's go! Semenyo scores. It's 2-2. He's done bits. I thought he was doing the wrong thing by not playing it in down the left there. He's elected to shoot, but in doing so, he's found the back of the net. Get the fuck in there, Semenyo, you beast. Yes, mate. Money well spent by Bournemouth signing him up to a new contract rather than letting him go this summer. Semenyo has scored. It's 2-2. It's 2-2 at Anfield. Yes, mate. Come on. Get in. 2-2, Semenyo. What a player, man. What a player. Semenyo's a raw one. What a player. And he's done him raw, mate. 2-2. Look at that. It's beautiful. Oh, man. I'd love to tell you truly what happened, but my Virgin Media is having a full-on lapse. It just looked like it broke on the counter and Semenyo's taken it from deep all on his own. And he could have passed it, but he's just gone all the way and he's put it in the back of the net, mate. Oh. VAR incoming. TCG, how you doing? Great finish that is. Yes, mate. Come on, the Cherries. Na 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 na. Scousers in the mud, Scousers in the mud. Na 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 na. Right, come on then. They've got 13 minutes to see this out, and we're on to a winner here if we do, because you know 2 points dropped by the Scousers first day of the season would be an amazing start to the Premier League. It's going to end in a draw. Wouldn't that be amazing? Yeah, that's awesome, isn't it, Brandon? The man who was racially abused getting both Bournemouth goals. I know. Have some of that. Have some of that, racists. Been all over them last 10 minutes. Florian AWOL Verts. Yes, anybody seen him? I know, there you go, Russell. What a finish. I might do James Butcher. I'm not 100% yet, but I will probably be doing some watch-alongs tomorrow. Yes, guys, we're on 298 likes. We only need 2 more to get to 300. Give us a thumbs up if you're just joining us. Get yourself subscribed and involved. You know it makes sense. Can you imagine if they get another? Oh, dude. I mean, that was pretty sloppy defending there by Liverpool. They just gave the ball away very easily. And, you know, they weren't able to recover, were they? They've been shat on. Yep, great stuff. Great tactics by Bournemouth. Haven't stopped pressing all game. Kanate's been shite tonight. Semenyo hat-trick. How are we doing today? Damn it, I should have had Semenyo in my FPL team. Liverpool played well. Not really in the first game away at Liverpool. You wouldn't expect him to get 2, but he has. Liverpool played miraculously for an hour, and then the clock strikes, and then they turn to shit. Unbelievable. Yeah, great counter-attack. Really, Steve? I bet you are good at some, mate. Maybe you just haven't found it. Have you tried playing golf or, you know, I don't know. I'm sure there's something you're good at, lad. Everybody's good at something. You're having cherry pie tonight? Oh, lovely. Good shout. Great goal, to be fair. Yeah. Yep. You know it. Okay. I don't know what's happening, folks. I really don't know. Shall I show you what I'm watching? I mean, I don't know if I can really, but let me try and show you what I'm watching over here, guys. Ready? Very quickly. Just to show you sort of what I'm dealing with here. Can you see that? It's like, it's just a big blurred mess. You can't really see what's going on, mate. I mean, you sort of can, but not really. It just looks like it's got the Antarctic vibes. It's ridiculous. You know what I mean? I can't see anything, really. Mount says, what the hell? Yeah, my screen's just fuzzed up. It's a fuzz. It's an absolute fuzz. Behind the scenes. Sorry, there's loads of mess here. I've got like two tissue boxes there. That's for me having a cold, not anything else. Loads of empty cans of Pepsi Max where I've been drinking them. So sorry about that. Sorry about that. Bit messy in here, mate. Yeah. Yeah, it is Nintendo 8-bit football, 180p settings. It's really bad. Get your Fire Stick on. Should see my room out of respect. That's Gash Virgin screwing you. No, they really are. Well, it's, you know, it's just a PC monitor, mate. It's, I think, 32 inches. It's not that big, but it's just right in my face, so it does look big. Looks like an internet issue. Could be. 37p VGA recording there. Yeah, it is. Oh, Roberto, steady on there, my son. Think you could be a professional coffee drinker? No, I do love a cheeky cup of tea and coffee myself. No, it wasn't, Delboy. No, it was not. Are you doing FIFA tonight? Nah, mate, probably not. No, I mean, I might do a news stream if there is any big news or anything after I've got off this stream, but if not, then I'll just be getting back on it tomorrow with an early bit of news in the morning. And then watch-alongs tomorrow because the Premier League is back, baby. So I'll probably do a couple. You switch your Virgin box off at the moment? No, can't say that I have a Belito. You what? Virgin's the same for you, Nicky. It's a gash, isn't it, Nicky T? This is unacceptable. Tissue back up, cold my arse. Yeah, he says with a ridiculously clear-sounding nasal passage. What's my fave goal? What goal? What do you mean? Fave goal of all time or just fave goal in this game? Or what you saying there, Rebecca? Have you tried Schedule 1 yet? No, I actually haven't, TCG Hub. I haven't, mate, no. It's not enough hours in the frigging day at the moment, mate. No, but I haven't. But it looks good, though. It does look good. We'll watch more games this year. Legend. You're not watching the game but tuning because I saw the equaliser. Bournemouth just need to defend and counter. I know, 100%. There's only 10 minutes to go, mate. I mean, there'll probably be a good bit of added time. Uh-oh, Salah wins it and brings it into the box, but he's been dispossessed. Yes, come on the cherries. Slot's training wheels have come off. Hang on, we've lost ours. Now, this is great stuff. This is great stuff, mate. If they can just hang on, this is exactly the start that everyone wanted for the Premier League campaign here. Liverpool, the champions, dropping points. You know, it just opens everything up right from the first day of the season. It's beautiful. Oh, favourite goal of all time? Probably the most impressive goal I've seen was maybe Zlatan's overhead kick against England in that friendly game in Sweden. That was just ridiculous feat of athleticism and audacity. I'd also have to say, you know, maybe for the context of it, I loved Rooney's overhead kick against City. I know it's not the best, cleanest technique or whatever, but for the context of it, I just fucking loved it, mate. That was exceptional against the City scum. Also, just one sticks in my head here, which is Berbatov. I can't really remember the team we were playing now. I want to say Fulham, but it might not be. Where he's just started the play from deep in his own half. And then he spread it out wide. He's got the ball back, and then he spread it out wide to Nani. And then he cuts inside. And then Berbatov runs the whole way up the pitch. Nani cuts inside and pops it off for him, and he tucks it in the back of the net. It's just something so poetic about it. I don't know. I just love that goal. That Berbatov one where he starts it from the back of his half and then finishes it off. Lovely. So Menu is such a legend. Answer the race has been dipped with a brace. Yeah, mate. Oh, a hat-trick would be Hollywood shit here, wouldn't it? Yeah. I know. Don't give away a penalty, please. Oh, you took Semenyo out for Vert yesterday. Oh, no. That's a bad call in the end. Rooney versus Newcastle right after he had a go at the ref. That's a great shout. Zico World Cup Bender, great shout. Ollie winning the Champions League, great shout. John Barnes versus Brazil. Oh, it's amazing run and a great shout. Yaboa, yes, great shout. Ollie v Bayern, yeah. I love it. Giggs FA Cup semi-final goal against Arsenal. Oh, mate. That was insane, wasn't it? What a great run. Basically just mugging off the best defence in Europe at the time. Ryan Giggs against Arsenal, yeah. Roberto Carlos, the bending one around the France wall. Yeah, that's the one there, Tommy. But Roberto Carlos free kick. That one went via the car park. That was ridiculous. How it bent out and then went back in and hit the inside of the post. Fabian Barthez was just like, I think it was Fabian in goal, wasn't it? He was just like, what? What's just happened? What has just happened? That's the one, yeah. Oh shit, yeah, that was a hectic, wasn't it? Your favourite goal was the Zlatan goal against England. That was an insane goal, yeah. I just feel like that's the sort of goal you could try, 1,000 times and not be able to score that one. It was just like the perfect execution of it, wasn't it? Like, also, I think he hits the ball at like 2 meters 12 or something in the air. Like, he's very high. It's very athletic. It's just like really, he's really high up there when he connects with the ball as well. It's crazy. Not too bad, Marky Coughlin, mate. Buzzing with this this end to this game as long as Liverpool drop a couple of points here and Bournemouth can hang on. I'll be loving this. That's a good shout. Yeah, it wasn't France 98, was it? Was it the World Cup in 2002? But I know what you mean, Raisin. Yeah, it was the World Cup after that, wasn't it? Ronaldo free kick against Arsenal in the Champions League semi-final 2009. Oh, yeah, that was a spanker. What about his goal against Porto in the Champions League back in the day? Where he just spanked one top bins from like 50 yards or whatever it was. That was crazy. Zlatan's first ever goal was insane. The one where he dribbles it round everyone for Ajax, that one. Yeah, to me, to you, yeah. Oh, that is absolute poetry as well. Thank you, OG. Big up yourself, lad. What's going on? Pretty amazing, pretty amazing. Marco van Basten versus Russia. Roberto Carlos could hit him, couldn't he? Wow, he really could hit him. Do you remember when Real Madrid had Beckham, Roberto Carlos, and like Zidane in their team at the same time? Like, goodness me. How are you choosing who's taking the free kicks there? You know what I mean? Mad, innit? Michael Owen, oh yes, versus Argentina in 98, all crowd around the telly watching that together as a family, mate, going mad. What a goal. Beckham, Roberto, Carlos Zidane and R9. Yeah, R9 as well, yeah. David Seaman was an absolute icon as well. He's a great goalkeeper, to be fair to him. Figo as well, yeah. Oh, football used to be so much better. Is it because we're old? You know? It's like when you're a young person and your parents say like, oh, when I was a little kid, Mars bar used to cost 5p. And when I was a kid, real men played football. Real men played football and it was great and they did it because they loved it, not for the money, and they were real men and it was better game and they were more, and it was better. And I always used to think, yeah, whatever, Gramps. You know what I mean? Whatever, Gramps. But then you realise as you get older, like, it just is, I don't know if it's nostalgia or what, but things just seem shitter these days. The game's boring compared to back in the day. There used to be more star players. There used to be way better strikers, way better, wingers, way better defenders, Goodness me, I put Maldini up against anyone these days, you know what I mean? I put Batistuta up against any striker in the world. Oh no! Oh, fucking hell! Gasharaba, you bastards! Chiesa's scored! Chiesa's scored! And he's busted the cherries! He's popped the cherries' hopes and dreams there in the 88th minute! Gasharama! Oh, Chiesa! It's Chiesa who gets the job done, a man who barely played last season for them. Who barely played for them last season, coming in first day of the opener. And he scored the winner in the 88th minute, potentially. Gash! Gash, gash, gash! Oh, man! So gash, mate. God, Bournemouth, man, so close here to getting a opening day upset. And maybe they still can, but it's not looking good, mate. 3 minutes or something to go, and that's it. Bournemouth now trail Liverpool by a goal. Oh, man. Always lucky, I know. There's only 2 minutes to go. Players more specialists than positions now. Well, you blame that Pep Guardiola mug for ruining football, making it less about, shooting and end-to-end football and more direct stuff, and making it more about boring possession and boring the opposition into death. Because that's pretty much what his style has done for football in the modern era. Teams take less chances. They have less shots. They keep hold of it more. They pass it around more. They look for openings more. They're more patient. by and large, there's still obviously some teams that go for it, but by and large, more teams are more patient, play more of a possession game. It's boring as shit. I used to like the days when, you know, you get 30 yards out, someone get their head up and spank one in the top bins. You just don't really see it as much anymore. You do still see it, of course, but the days of, you know, smashing in long-range bangers like Matt Letizia every other week are, you know, they're gone, sadly. Oh, Chiesa scored the goal there really easy. Pass to the goalie, exactly. He was really good in Italy, weren't he? Yeah. Bournemouth bottled it, man. Yeah, he's done really well there. You can blame Cruyff for Pep style. Well, that's a good point as well. But Cruyff, though, you know, that total football sort of vibe and everything. Give me that sort of vibe, that Dutch football vibe, more so than the Pep style of boring the opposition into death. You know what I mean? Liverpool top of the league, Liverpool top of the league. Get out. This is how United games will be, just reverse. We will be the one losing in West Ham or Brentford. Come on, mate. No, we're going to be positive this season. Look, we're doing some okay stuff. Okay, we're not going to get Belabor, it seems. That is gash. But he's too much money, mate, anyway. Actually, tackle back then. Yep. Precisely. Racism-free Bournemouth too. Oh, what about Gascoigne's goal against Scotland? That was epic, mate. You were a 96. Yeah, he's done Colin Hendry a good one. Say his name and he'll appear. Gaza believes in Colin Hendry. Come on, Bournemouth. Oh, corner in. Bournemouth have another chance here. 6 minutes. 6 minutes out of time, guys. 6 minutes. Let's go. 6 minutes. Still time here. Chance for Bournemouth corner. Come on, then. This would be amazing. Yeah, gala celebration. Oh, epic, mate. The old dentist chair one. 6 minutes. You miss long balls and goal mouth scrambles. I miss crossing into the box and proper 50-50 challenges. Yeah, me too. Me too. We welcome everyone in here as long as they're all right, mate, to be honest. You know what I mean? As long as they're all right. We are watching a Liverpool game here, end of the day. It's the Premier League opener, so we're watching it. So, you know, we got to expect the odd scouser. Yeah, they did wear Suarez shirts after he racially abused Patrice Evra, yeah. Well, you can blame that Kenny Dalglish mug for all that, can't you? Barkley's Premier League was peak. Fair dues to the Bergkamp one where he flicked it round. Oh, that one's tremendous as well, yeah. Genius. Galactico team with Beckham was in. Imagine how much now. Zidane, Rapo, Carlos, R9. Yeah, goodness me. Best part of £1 billion these days, definitely. Feel sorry for Semenyo. Oh, yeah, probably Raisin, I'd say so. Ekatike was quite impressive early doors as well. Robbie Fowler snorting the goal line. Lord Ronnie says, Evra's a bell end, though, Denzel. No, he's not, mate. Evra's sound. Evra's quality, mate. Evra's quality. And if you're trying to justify Suarez being racist because Evra's a bell end anyway, then you're a knob, Lord Ronnie, lad, to be honest. I love Patrice Evra. He's quality, mate. Best goal celebration pick. I'll start Robbie Fowler snorting the line. That's a good one. That's a real good one. Well, he was found guilty of it, wasn't he, Lord Rodney? I'm pretty sure. So what does that say? Paul have won 2 Premier League titles and nobody saw the first. Yeah, Patrice Evra's a don. Patrice Evra's a don, and Luis Suarez is a dirty little rat, mate. That's what he is. He's a dirty, racist little rat. Facts. Exactly. There you go, Manny. Yes, Evra's ace. He's so funny, mate. I love Evra. I've actually got a video of Patrice Evra that I watch all the time. Not that sort of video, but it's just one where he's like saying, you know, he's just like ranting in his car about, you know, how much of a privilege it is to play for Man United and that these players don't fucking have a clue and they don't, you know, this is some years ago, but it's so true. He just gets Man United. He just gets it. He's a great player for us. He just gets it. Yeah, legend, mate. I love this game. Way too convenient that Suarez caught a case when Suarez and Kenny were making Fergie's ass fall out. Not really. I mean, you know, Suarez, not like he's not got a track record of being a bit of a rat, is it, mate? Talking about multiple biter, cheating, you know, add racist into the mix, you know, it's no surprise, is it? The guys are wrong, and let's be honest. Top of the league of Burnley winning against Bournemouth, sit-down Scousers. Oh, man, I know. Oh, shit the bed. Mo Salah's scored, hasn't he? Bollocks. There it goes. That drought didn't last very long. Mo Salah cuts inside from the left and slots it wide right on his right foot as well. Mo Salah just tucks it away nonchalantly. There it is. It's 4-2 to the Scousers. Gash! And it's ended up a bit of a rout in the end, even though Bournemouth looked like they were going to come back at one point. It has ended up a 4-2 drubbination. And Salah has got the job done there. Filth! With a nice cold bit of finishing, to be honest. Cash, mate. We're having such fun there for a few minutes. Oh, gutted, I know. Jonathan Gallagher, what a shit show. Salah gets the goal. Well done. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, yeah, whatever. Salah always scores on opening day. Yeah, incredible. He's done it again. Liverpool wearing those Suarez t-shirts. Most shameless thing I've ever seen. Same. Deserved. It was a good goal. That was a good goal. Look at him there. He's just chased it. Look at him go. Still at his age. Chases it down. Wins it back. It's all Salah. Cuts inside. I mean, what a goal that is. What an individual goal, making something happen out of nothing. That's just his sheer determination that's got that goal there. Nothing else. Obviously a bit of skill as well, but his sheer determination to chase the ball down and beat the defender to it has made that goal. That's why he's just a great player, isn't it? You know, he's got that. He's got the mentality, just sheer determination. In the 95th minute, and he's chasing the balls down like that when Liverpool got the lead. You got to respect it, don't you? Yeah, there you go. 3 decades of football, amazing footballers, football peaked as such. Yeah, is the history being forgotten by the young players? Maybe. I mean, I guess it's being immortalised a little bit with all these video games and stuff, at least. People know more about the old players because of that, I guess, but yeah. Yeah, you said it 4-1, not far off. No, not far off. Justice for Semenyo. Yeah, definitely scumbag-worthy stuff there if there is an incident of racism against Semenyo. It's just absolutely awful. Yeah, definitely way more even. So they've given Ekitike the player of the match. Who's your man of the match, guys? I will say Semenyo for me. Those 2 goals were very good. He's been pretty impressive for Bournemouth, feeding off absolute scraps, really. So I'll say Semenyo. But for Liverpool, yeah, I'd say Ekitike as well, to be fair. He looked really, really dangerous early doors there, didn't he? You've seen him speak in interviews. Seems like a down-to-earth bloke who lives what he did. Fair enough, then. Salah's nowhere near the best right wing in history. Messi? Nah, mate. I don't even really consider Messi a right wing, to be honest with you. Did you see the quote from Amarim where he said Sir Alex calls him quite often? No, I didn't actually, mate, no. But that's awesome. The ref, man of the match, Semenyo, Ekitike. That's the final whistle, guys. It's Gasharama. But yes, Liverpool have duffed up Bournemouth at the end. It was 2-2 just a short while ago. But 2 big goals there at the end there, including the last one capped off by Mo Salah, has given Liverpool the 4-2 victory. Gash! And they have won the opening game of the Premier League campaign. The defending champions start with a win, so that's filth. Liverpool win, hope Everton and Man United win during the week. Makes me sick. Barcelona must win in order to make me happy. Well, let's just hope United get the job done, mate. I'm not bothered about Barca. Yeah, Roy, I'm going to do a preview on it, actually, tomorrow, so I'll keep you waiting until then, lad. I mean, obviously, it's pretty much simple, isn't it, really, the lineup? I'll wait until the preview, lad. That's a champion's goal, that. You'll never wank alone. Ronaldo played right wing at United. Rooney. What's that now? I mean, I remember Ronaldo mostly playing early doors on the left. But, I mean, he did play all over at times. Man of the match, Piggy, of course. Thank you, lad. Ekitike, man of the match. Thank you, lad. Let's get Semenyo January window. Could do a lot worse, yeah. Arsenal and City will be encouraged. The thing is, he's just signed a new contract at Bournemouth, hasn't he? So he's obviously happy there, and he's on big money. Now, well, reasonably big money. I'm guessing they made it worth his while to sign a new big contract there and not go, because it did look like at one point he was moving, but then he signed a new contract. You would give it Semenyo as recognised of how good he was and how daft racism in. Good shout. Hashtag let's kick racism in the ball bag and kick it out of football. Because it is a shit show that's still happening in 2025, man. Get in there, no points tonight. Sorry, Bingo. No worries, drunk Vigo, lad. Yes, issues defensively. I mean, I will say that the Scousers were not amazing today, but that is the sign of a good team, really, isn't it? You know, getting the job done there, winning 4-2. And managing to do so even whilst not really at your best. That's a sign of a good team. They've got bags of talent in there, especially with these new few signings. Endo, man of the match. United CR7 was the best. We're going to beat Arsenal 3-1. Semenyo for me, man of the match, Semenyo. Chiesa, man of the match. Bring on Newcastle, Semenyo, 100 mil. Yeah, now with his new contract, he probably is getting up there. Get in there, says Endor. Players in the crowd should single out the races. Well, certainly, I think whoever it is should hopefully be banned for the life from watching them at Anfield. Yeah, he won the Ballon d'Or. Rooney, only player since Rodri in the Premier League. Rooney didn't. I don't think Rooney. Won the Ballon d'Or. Rooney. Who's that? Oh, you talking about CR7? Sorry. You must be talking about CSS. You're talking to someone called Rooney in the chat, aren't you? Oh, yeah, you're talking to Rooney. Sorry, yeah. Had Liverpool to win on Mayaka. Couldn't see Paul losing that. Nah, it's a good shout, really. Definitely TCG, lad, yeah. Oh, I thought they were going to win 4-1. In the end, they've won 4-2. Yeah, it's a shame. Best goal was Rooney's volley against Newcastle. That was a banger, lad. EPL garbage. Who played best for you, Piggy? Yeah, Liverpool were the better side, obviously. And I think, you know, Ekitike looked good. I was impressed by him. I thought the new wing backs looked good. Yeah, no, they done well there. Liverpool defensively looked dodgy, Pig. I mean, they definitely conceded a couple there. That second goal they conceded was very poor from them defensively, yeah. But, I mean, their thing's always been trying to outscore people, hasn't it, really? Szoboszlai's been excellent. I give it to him. No excuses for all that. Gravenberch missing, very noticeable. Yeah, that's true, Denzel. That's absolutely true. Guy Jones on Snow Sports predicted 4-2. Wow, really, lad? Lifetime stadium ban. Liverpool defence, terrible. Here we go. Premier League is back. Going to be a great season of streams. Thank you, Disco Dave. Yeah, thanks for everyone getting in here for this Raw Premier League opener. You always have a soft spot for Sadio Mane. Great player, no doubt. At least your guitar didn't suffer. It's very true. To be clear, Pig, I'm only cheering on Liverpool because I hate Bournemouth with a passion. Well, how can you hate Bournemouth? Why do you hate Bournemouth? So jealous of LSC having Salah and Ekitike and Wirtz, even if we had a shite game. Like, how can you hate Bournemouth? They're kind of like just like a little chihuahua or something. Cristiano Ronaldo won the Ballon d'Or. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Piggy, you and Mrs. P have a great night. Thank you, Paula. She's at work on a 12-hour night shift, but I'll have a chilled out night anyway. Bournemouth were terrible against us pre-season. Liverpool never losing that. Go on, Steve. Semenyo to Newcastle. Yeah, he's just signed a new contract, hasn't he? Russell, thanks for the super chat. He says, all of us LSD fans hoping Man U beat Arsenal. And yeah, I bet, yeah. Come on, United, let's smash up these Arsenal on Sunday. Of course, we're doing a watch-along for it. And we'll be back on tomorrow with some watch-alongs and all sorts of content going on. So keep a lookout. If there is any big breaking news tonight in regards to transfers, I might jump on in about half an hour or so as well. But I'm going to have to look at the news after this stream, just see if it's worthwhile, because I'm pretty sleepy this evening, so we'll see. But keep a lookout. Make sure you're subscribed and click the bell icon. Legend. Thank you, Russell, for that. It's been a blast. Thank you, Sean Eaton, for getting in as well. Liverpool are 2 attacking. Yeah, you had them for 4 or 5. Surprise Bournemouth got a couple there. Yep, you think Bournemouth be okay? I think so too. They got a good coach. They play good stuff. They're settled. Sully Griffin, thank you for the $5 super chat. He says Mo Salah is inevitable. Honestly, it's hard to not view him as the best Premier League player of all time. Felt great about Chiesa scoring as well. You never wank alone. Well, as a Liverpool scummer saying that, I can understand why you're saying that. But from somebody who's not got Scouse-coloured glasses on, then I would say that he's definitely up there, but he's no way near the best Premier League player of all time, mate. You know, nowhere near, in my opinion. He can go and suck an egg, mate. You know what I mean? Sorry to say, he is not. He's nowhere near the best. Nowhere near the best, mate. I can tell you, 20 players better than that twat, mate. Right? Okay. Yeah, that's right. Our stream hooked up, but we go to can't wait for weekend. Get that positive mental attitude out here. Thank you so much, Sully. But he is a great player, though. He's epic, but yeah, Shearer, CR7. You know, come on, think about some of the players we've had in the Prem, mate. You know, and in different positions as well. Like, Scholesey's a bigger genius for me. Scholesey, you know. Keno, Vieira, Henry, Bergkamp. You know, these sorts of players they were playing in a much harder era. Salah's an unbelievable talent, but he is doing it in an easier era, if you ask me. Defenders are allowed to do less these days. Shearer was better than Salah. Well, Shearer was a goal machine. He obviously wasn't as well-rounded in the sense of, you know, he couldn't play out on the... You wouldn't want him playing on the wing, for instance, like Salah. But, again, Shearer was just an ultimate goal scorer, mate. Nicky Barmby is better. Great straight. You an Everton fan, superstar. Thierry Henry's best player of all time. Thierry definitely up there. Definitely up there. Milner. Salah the best easily. Nah. Can't see it, mate. Champions... looking a bit shaky and disjointed when Salah wins 13 Prem titles like Giggs. Yeah, well, there you go, exactly. Saying Henry is the best of all time's BS. He's nowhere near Messi or Zidane's levels. Oh, really, Rooney's? Because we weren't even talking about those guys. We were literally talking about Premier League players. And last time I checked, Zidane and Messi never played in the Premier League, sir. So what are we even talking about anymore? We're talking about Premier League, lad. Henry, Bergkamp. Yeah, Gaza pisses all over them. Scholes, hype. Next should be saying Irwin. Well, Irwin was absolutely world-class, mate. What are you on about? Irwin was world-class. Totally different players, obviously, to wing-back, but Irwin was truly world-class. I mean, Scholes was a genius in his position. He won all those titles. You know. Good night. Thank you, James Butcher. Yes, go back to the Maradona era. Yeah, precisely. Now there's some real robust defending there. That's why a player like Maradona, to me, is held in higher regard than someone like Messi anyway, because I don't think Messi would have quite been able to do as much as he would have done in that era as Maradona did, because he would have had the shit kicked out of him. Never was a better player in United shirt than the mighty Salah. Sorry. What a load of rubbish, Kirill. Yeah. Yeah, you're talking rubbish, Kirill. I'm sorry, I just can't. What a statement. What a stupid statement. I mean, Cantona takes a dump on the chest of Mo Salah, mate. That's what he does, metaphorically speaking, just so you know. You know, and also, goodness me, there's loads, mate. There's absolutely loads. Wayne Rooney, ever heard of Wayne Rooney, lad? How about Wayne Rooney for your team? Wayne Rooney does more for the team than Salah, even. Wayne Rooney was a phenom for the team. Much rather have Rooney in my starting 11 than Salah, just straight away, for what he gives for the team and everything. So, I don't know about that. You can suck an egg, mate. Seen boxing matches with less punches. Salah's top 10. He's top 10. He's top 10. I'll give you that. He's top 10. Well, the goal stats suggest different, mate. I mean, obviously, Salah's a different player. He's a wide player. The game's changed. But Shearer, goal record, he's still the goal that scored the most goals in all of history. I mean, Shearer was incredible. If you go and watch back in the day in the Premier League, he was just an undeniable goal machine, mate. Funny how so many football fans know sweet nothing about the game. I think it's youngsters, Manny. It's youngsters. It's 20-plussers or 20-year-olds and 25-year-olds who just don't know better, mate. That's what I think. No disrespect to you, but that's what I think. You just don't know. You weren't around when we were watching these guys play week to week, you know? Thank you, Stephen, for dropping that like button. I appreciate that, you legend. Exactly. Irwin was amazing. Free kicks, pens, left, right. Absolutely. Maradona, GOAT. Fair enough, lad. Okay, but as a player, he was absolutely brilliant, lad. Darwin Núñez was the greatest player ever. Kingsley Coman just joined down us here. Nutty stuff. Scholes, the soul of Man United. Absolute mon. As a Liverpool fan, Giggs best in Prem. Yeah, great shout. Giggsy was unreal. He's the most winningest player of the Premier League history as well. Zola miles clear. Yeah, but not in the Prem, really, Compost Smurf. Waddle versus Salah. I rest my case. Love it, love it. Salah top class. Salah is top class, yeah. Grealish taking Rooney's number at Everton. Oh, matron. Without Salah, Liverpool is Wall's End. They almost did, Gavs. They almost did, mate. They got it back to 2-2, didn't they? Almost did. Maybe not Premier League, but would take Ian Rush over Salah any day. Hey, Gavs, I don't know if you could put a link to that new video in here, and I'll send people there, lad, if you want. I don't know if you could just pop a link into that new video you edited. Gavs Highlights has put a little best of or whatever highlights video. He's edited together a vid and put it on the Clips channel, Flying Pig United Extra. And it's just like Flying Pig moments, Arsenal versus Man United classic moments or something. So if you want to give it a watch, please do. He takes his time to edit it, and he's uploaded it on the Clips channel. Not the gaming channel, the Clips channel. And it's over there if you want to watch it. There it is. There it is right there. I'll pin that to the top there, Gavs. Nice one. By the way, I'm just going to shout out everyone that reposted us on this stream. Thank you all so much for reposting us. Make sure you smash the subscribe, smash the like. We've got a busy weekend coming. Man United on Sunday, obviously. Games on tomorrow. Lots of news. Get yourself stuck in and subscribed. Aaron, Ashley, Aidan, John Boy, Sanjay, Kane, Stuart Morgan, and the Butcher of Manchester. Thank you so much for sharing us around. You're a set of legends. Thank you so much. I'm going to pin that to the top there then. Check out the classic Flying Pig Rants video or whatever it is. Legend, thank you so much, Gavster. I'll pin that to the top of the chat there. Go and show it some love. Smash a like on it because Mr. Gavster's taken the time to edit it together there, my friends. There it is. Replaced pin message. Boom. Legends. Van Bastenol, what a player, lad. We'd have bottled it and lost. Maybe. We'll see. Hopefully it'll be a different team now. You know, but maybe. Yeah. Oh, no, I saw him say something like he'd most like to play with Keno out of, like, him and who else was chosen. I can't remember now, but I think he said something like he felt like Keane would have been the most complimentary to his play because he would have allowed Gerrard to get forward and play a bit more freely and stuff. So, I mean, Keno was just an unreal defensive midfielder, you know. Got anything on tomorrow, Piggy? Yeah, mate, we're going to be doing all the games. So come and watch us on the channel and some news maybe. Cop on podcast. Oh, it's filth, mate. Absolute guff. But fair play to you. You got that win opening day. You must be buzzing. Bournemouth played well, to be fair. You haven't tipped to go down, but I might reassess. Iriona knows where he's at. He's a good coach. They'll do all right. They'll finish mid-table, I reckon. Nice one, Jonathan Gallagher. Nice one, Kate Cadet. Thank you to all the moderators in here. Daz Salford, Gavs Highlights, McKayu, Jonathan, Cake and everyone. Dazda, The Mustard, Tommy Boyle. Oh, Matt Lattis takes the piss. Thank you so much, everyone, though. Appreciate you all. Yeah, Elliot, Jamie, all the moderators, all the members in green, like Russell, Lord, Rodney, Jamie, all the super chatters. Thank you so much, everyone, for getting in here. Yes, Gungshi, I do. You need to do another Fire in My Room video sometime. I do, don't I? I will try and do that again. They are time consuming, but I should do them. Maybe a modern day version would actually go down a lot better as the channel's got a bit bigger now. It's not a bad shout, Gungshi. I like it. Oh, I should do something like that soon. Nice one. We've also got a Timo Shafter vid coming soon, and also a Premier League predictions video, which I haven't got round to doing yet. Apologies, but we will be releasing that at least Monday, I think, latest, or somewhere around there. So we will do a Premier League predictions video. No Martinez and Mazraoui against Arsenal. Shit the bed, lad. Big up. Nice one, Fresh Strip. Sonia, Steve, Daz. Thanks, everyone in the chat here. You're a set of legends. Stuart Zekman, you legend. Rebecca, Courtney, Gungshi, Russell, Jamie, Disco Dave. Thank you so much, you legend. Rebecca, Superstar, Sonia, Tommy Boyle. Yes, mate. 12:30 p.m. kickoff. I'll probably be on for that one. Yeah, we'll see. Nice one, Fresh Drip, Mikhail Kim. Keep a lookout anyway, guys. You can click the bell icon so you don't miss the streams. Check out the links in the description of this video. You can follow us on social media at Flying Pig United. I hope so, Gungshi. We'll see, mate. I mean, end of the day, you know, I don't really care. Do you know what, Gungshi? I honestly don't care. In a way, I kind of like having a small amount of subscribers, you know what I mean? Or not a small amount, but in a way, it'd be shit if I had a lot more than 100,000, wouldn't it? Imagine if we all of a sudden had 1 million. That would be shit, mate. Couldn't really have a proper conversation anymore, mate. I'm not into it, mate. Let's just keep it as it is, eh? Maybe I should just self-sabotage us so we stay at 92,000 all the time. Honestly, I don't even care, mate. This is beautiful as things are, lad. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, there you go. Sometimes more's not always better, is it? Nice one, Gungshi. Yes, they are, mate. Nice one, Gungshi, absolutely. Chikaiko, Yasin, Disco Dave. Let's go. Thank you so much, everyone. Anyway, that's it from me, but have a great night. Thanks again, Gungshi and Disco and everyone. Thanks for everyone supporting the channel, all the members and everybody. Have a great night. Thanks for that. You stay classy and we'll catch you on the next one. Unfortunately, the Scousers were able to hang on and score a couple at the end. It's gash. We were hoping that, you know, it looked like at one stage Bournemouth were going to take a couple of points. But yeah, not great, not great. Anyway, that's it from me, guys. Thanks for tuning in. And remember, Piggy loves you. And also remember, when the seagulls follow the trawler, this is because they think sardines will be thrown into the sea. Thank you very much. Get in there, you beauties. Thank you so much to all the patrons here for supporting the channel on patreon.com/FlyingPigUnited. As a thank you, all you legends will be appearing on this outro list. Get in there. Once again, thank you to all the YouTube members, but one of the best ways you can support the channel is on patreon.com. So check it out. Patreon.com/FlyingPigUnited. And once again, a big thank you to all the legends that do support the channel on Patreon. Get in there.